And good morning, everybody. Welcome to Game Day here at Heavy Cardboard. I'm your host, Edward Euler. Happy to be joined by, an old time, but first time type thing. I'm Edward.
I'm Ken.
Greg.
Alyssa.
All right. Y'all asked for it, so we listened. Here it is. 1710 scenario of John Company. John Company designed by Cole Worley, published by Whirligig Games. Whirligig kind enough to provide us with a review copy. We've done a number of streams already of this. If this is your first time seeing this, go watch the first one, or either the rolling teach or the full teach with Cole himself. This is not that. This is 1710, which is also the intro scenario, but this is with the training wheels off, so to speak. This is the whole thing, potentially 8 rounds. Doesn't sound that long. Could be 10 hours. We'll see. Could be 2 hours. Could be 10 hours. We don't know. There may be, if it's going to run on the longer end, we're going to take a 20, 30-minute intermission to grab some food and stuff, so we're not just at each other's throats, as entertaining as that may be. Later on, we'll play that by ear. We'll see how it's going. I'm not going to do a teach. I'm going to do a very brief overview.
Okay.
We set the over under at 10:32.
We'll see how this works, and then we're gonna roll. Now, full disclosure, Greg has played this a number of times, not with our group obviously, but has not played with the firms. But the firms aren't that complex, honestly. And you've gone through the rules, you've watched videos, you're good to go. So we're not too worried about it.
And we're very friendly here. We would never lead you astray if you have questions about the firms.
No. So, yeah. Y'all got anything?
Now let's do this.
Over under Glory to Rome's. Somebody else said it today. I'm curious.
I'm going to go 4.5.
I was thinking 5.5.
We don't use it a lot, but it's a long stream, and I do feel like
I think by the end of it, we could
in hour 6, there's some strong potential for.
I would say more towards 6 or 7.
We'll go 5.5 then. All right.
Yeah,
so we'll split the middle. 5.5. Place your bets. And the poll I thought was fun in today. If y'all didn't see it, it's how will the game end? Company goes under, full number of rounds, or me in tears?
Full number of rounds, 11%. Okay.
Wow, that's 11% more than I would have expected.
Yeah. So we'll see how it goes. All right, here we go. Let's get into this. So welcome to John Company, y'all. So what's the goal of the game? Goal of the game, victory points. We're going to be scoring victory points throughout the game based on the London season retirements, mostly from this, as well as maybe some cards that we may get and other things. We'll be tracking them up there on the victory point track.
Yep.
Overall, the game takes place over up to, in our scenario, in the 1710, up to 8 rounds. Every round, we start in the London season, following around, going around to all of these actions if they are in play. Firms are going to be in play once, and if and once deregulation happens. I'll talk about that in a little bit, but at the beginning, that's going to get skipped. Also, China is not open. That's going to get skipped as well. So those two things will be omitted from our game until they're not.
Yeah.
Basically, all right? So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be holding all these offices collectively between all of us. At the beginning of the game, we've decided we're going to stick to random as opposed to draft. So we're going to deal out 3 of these cards to each of us. Those will be our starting asymmetric starting positions. And then from there, we will operate skipping the London season in round 1. Doing the family phase, skipping firms until, again, deregulation may or may not happen, which likely will at some point. Then hiring will get skipped in the first round as well. Then we will go through the operation of each and every of the offices. Skipping China, doing bonuses, revenue. Oh boy, everyone's favorite events in India. We have 4 pages of notes of those, ready to rock and roll. Then Parliament, then Upkeep and Refresh. And now, That's it. Rinse and repeat 8 times until the end of the game. The game will end one of 2 ways. Either we make it to the end of the 8th round, in which, even though the London season, which is where we score victory points and get retirements, if the game ends at the end of the 8th round, then we will actually go 8.1 rounds and do a London season again without the London season cards coming into play. Just get one final retirement and then score up victory points. Whoever has the most points wins. However, if the company tanks, and meaning if the company standing ever drops to that, the game ends immediately, and these are going to be anchors around our neck, negative points. Okay? All right. So that's it as a gist. That's the overview. The end. Obviously, there is a ton more here, right? But what we are going to do now is just talk about the setup, how this works. So I'll run through everything just as I see it. Everyone starts at 0 victory points. The round marker and the active thing is actually switched because this one is more visible. So this is what y'all are going to see. But here we go. We start in round 1. The company standing starts on 10. The number of shares or company debt starts at 0. There are 3 random London season display cards with the rest of the deck over there. The shipyards, the luxury cards, and the workshops all set aside, available for us to be able to purchase during the family actions as well as during the beginning of the game. The company coffers start at 5 quid. Then every office except for the chairman and military affairs starts with 3 quid respectively. All of the offices will get handed out before when we hand these out. Then the local alliances for the various armies are associated with them. Each one starts with 1 regiment in it. The voting starts obviously at 0. We shuffled up the event deck. We have the Parliament. Check that. The Prime Minister's wheel starts on the gear with power. That is the 1710 start. We have these set aside. We have the company failure cards, just in case. Every player then has their own family markers, which are shares as well as family markers. Our family phase, our little drop here, which is going to show what action we've selected. Our player board, not on the firm side. All of our guarantees here. We have the bank off camera. We got a bunch of other little aids here everywhere. We have our dice tower ready. And finally, the setup of India as it is. And that is all laid out here on the card. But here it is. 0 height. 1 height everywhere else except for Maratha, which is a 2 height. There is a single empire that starts in a game with the capital in Delhi right here. So the capital is 1 high, Maratha is 2 high, and Punjab is 0 high. So that is the only empire. The closed orders are as you see them, those 7. Everything else is an independent state or independent region, sovereign region, if you will, of 1 high. And then we have the prize markers face up, ready to, be conquered. That's it. That sound about right to y'all?
Yeah.
Any questions? No? Good. Shuffle them up, deal them out, 3 each.
Impressive.
I would say 1021. Thank you.
Yeah, very well done.
Give credit where credit's due.
Yes.
You don't want to explain the events in India for a little while?
I could. Oh, but I have a feeling we're going to have hours of that. So just FYI, I spent, huge shout out. Let me bring the cameras up. Huge shout out to Ricky Royal. He did a 39-minute video only on the events in India. And I watched it. It took me about 3.5 hours total. We made some notes to make sure that we are all set for the events in India. So Ricky, really, really appreciate it. And my goal is by the end of February he and I tag team a solo game of this.
Nice.
He did the solo in this game, so it kind of makes sense that would be the case. Everyone's going to go ahead and do their own thing except for me. I'm going to go ahead and walk y'all through mine to start.
So we're just going to
y'all go ahead and do your things.
Okay.
And then here we go. So here is what I got dealt. So
Could I
we
also
have.
get the Prime Minister and the Chairman?
Oh,
Prime
wow.
Minister and
Wow.
Chairman.
Okay.
Oh, okay then.
Okay. So I'm starting with military affairs, manager of shipping. I start with 1 share in the company. We are also going to start with I need a ship. 2 ships. Check that. And I'm going to start with a total of 7 quid. And that's
Bombay,
my
please.
starting situation.
I just need two quid. And I'm gonna grab a random blackmail card once we're.
Blocked.
I need a shipyard and $5, please.
3 shipyards all day.
Do you want to get the ships and then I get
Yeah.
the shipyards?
Yeah, that's probably the right way to do it.
Atlas,
Oh, perfect. I was right there.
All right, and 2 over here, please.
Oberdin,
Oh, that's on top too.
We are batting 1,000 today.
Ganges.
Okay.
And
So the,
I need to
the
challenge
rest.
you a little bit there, Greg.
Oh, sorry. That was all
that's
you.
all right. All good.
The rest were alphabetical. Just W and Y are on top. That's weird.
Sorry, I didn't have all those alphabetical. I have failed you this morning.
Can I get $5?
I got you. Here. And give you 5 quid.
Do you think
Pounds,
it's,
British sterling.
You scoot me over so I'm on the Army of Bombay there. Thank you.
Well, no.
Thank you.
We'll go through everybody's, but hold on. Mine starts in
almost
west and east, respectively. Okay, that can go off there.
Oh, okay. All right.
Done. That's me. Ken, walk through yours.
I have the presidency of Bengal. I have a share. I'm the commander of the Army of Bombay. I have a writer in the Bombay presidency. I got $4 off this one. I have a commander of the Army of Bengal. I have a writer in the Bengal presidency. And I have $3, so a total of 7.
Okay.
That's me. Not very much that's exciting. We'll see.
Oh, well, you look at this. I have these and
They're
a
great.
share. That's
They're
it.
great. Those are, I mean,
Well, that might. We were so hoping Ken would get military affairs because 2 games,
2 games,
never
yeah.
retired.
Yeah.
yeah.
That
that's
was
great.
epic.
If Ken could have kept him alive for 8 rounds, I would have been very impressed.
I would
I
have.
might have even given you a point.
Right? Yeah. Seriously. All right, Greg, what you got?
so I got the Prime Minister and a random blackmail card.
Okay.
I got Chairman and
Okay.
a share, a quid, and President of Bombay, a share and a quid. So I'm broke, but
Okay.
I have a lot of the power.
But you have
Yeah.
power, right? Yeah. So I mean, it's a thing. Alyssa.
I have Director of Trade, a ship in the South Indian, and a buck. I have the President of Madras, a share and another $1. And then I have the Commander of the Army of Madras, a writer in Madras, and $3.
There we go. So I am.
So I am very
you're-
interested in Madras.
You're Miss Madras.
Yes. All right. Here. Go and file those somewhere,
All
wherever is
done.
out of the way. All right. Here we go. All right. So we begin London season. Done. Family actions. Starting with the chairperson. So, Chairman, Ken, choose which of your 6 actions that you would like to
Did
do.
you mean to say Greg?
What did I say?
You said
Ken.
Ken.
Ken, I pointed and
Said the wrong name.
Ken,
anyway.
Yeah.
Greg, Alyssa, I know you people. Greg, try that again. I apologize. All right,
good.
go for it.
So I need money, and writers get some money sometimes. So we're gonna go with a writer, and there's only one president I can trust.
That's a shot across the bow. It is.
We're already started this?
Right, yeah, we are. Alyssa, go for it. What you got?
Well, since I apparently can't trust the chairman, we'll buy a workshop.
Okay. Wow, starting off $5,
Well, some of us can afford it.
You got it?
Yeah.
Flaunt it.
right? Wow. Now, workshops are great because they allow you to start a firm. Once deregulation happens, which has not happened, and in fact, let's do this to show that it hasn't happened yet. There we go. Right, so what do I want to do? I have a couple shipyards. Well, I mean, officers are nice because clearly
Got the
we...
cards?
What's up?
You have all the cards.
What
Oh yeah, we need our officers.
yeah, sure.
You know, whatever.
Madras,
Madras is me.
Bombay,
That's me.
Yep.
military,
Yep. Shipping.
shipping,
There we go. Yeah. Right.
Oh,
trade.
The two best ones.
Clearly, yes. I do nothing, but that's okay. I'll get paid for it. Writers or officer, I think, are the two things that make sense because both of them are going to be able to make money here theoretically, but we are definitely going to need to clear out and get ourselves a foothold here. So I think I'm actually going to go ahead and enlist an officer to start with.
All right.
And I mean, she looks stern. She looks like she can be an
Does
officer.
she?
I like it. Yeah, she looks serious.
Friendly.
Yeah, well, you know. All right, what you got?
I mean, we probably need more ships, right?
I mean,
we don't need more ships.
well, we need to
Only if we
get a
want the company
foothold.
to succeed.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean,
Yeah, getting a foothold is good too, and I obviously am. I have some interest in the military doing well. Okay, I'll enlist an officer.
all right. I mean, it makes sense, right?
Yeah, let's go get it.
Okay, let's get after it. We're done with family. So now, firms, again, we skip, because that hasn't happened. Hiring, there are no open offices, so we skip that. So we go straight to the chairman. So we start with a total of £5 in the coffers. There. So that's going to be dropped down to 0 now. The chairman can choose to take up to 3 loans without the board of directors saying anything. We have no say in that. We also start with, what is that, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, so $20 total, $3 in each of the coffers. The chairman, $5 per loan, up to 3 loans, or we could all agree to take more, potentially.
Well, one of us has to agree.
Fact, because chairman has 2/5 or 40%.
50%.
Yeah.
You are correct. 50% of it. So all right. How much do you want?
So that's the interesting thing, because we don't have any ships to
I
buy.
mean, we have some. Oh, that to buy. That's
to buy
what
from
you're- yeah.
each other.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the director shipping is going to need some money if we want to have more than one order, but we only have 4 writers who are going to get paid for it anyway.
Yeah. I think.
Well, I mean, so we could buy temporary ships, but I think since we're so flush with cash early,
company ships make sense.
I think company ships, right? If we could buy maybe 2 of them.
Yeah, I think a couple of company ships, and I
2
mean,
of them is $7 extra.
but I mean, you're getting 11 here, and if we open this, you're getting 9 there. I mean,
It's worth doing.
it's worth if you put a company ship here and here, I think you're good.
Yeah.
So that sounds like so far that's 2 loans, right there.
Yeah, I don't. The only reason I would do more is because I'm the prime minister and I'm going to push for deregulation early.
So do you want to go ahead and put 7 here?
I think
Well, no, it's 10.
Well, no, because there's 3 already there.
Oh, I got you. Right.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
you want to. I think you want at least 3 loans because we're going to want to do things in the presidencies too. We're going to want to be able to invade at least one of them. We're going to want to be able to roll
do you want
trade.
to do this?
Do that right away. Might as
Okay.
well.
Yeah.
All right.
And we're
And
gonna get
since you
another.
moved it up another, there's that. So there's £13 left after the 10 for the shipping. I'm assuming military action to be able to take over some of our home ports, which are Bombay, Bengal, and
Right.
Madras.
So the question is, I think, do we want to use the director of trade action to try to open Bombay and invade Madras? Or do we want to, I think that probably makes more sense.
Yes. Yeah, director of trade I'm going to give, I think just 1.
I was going to say 4 dice is plenty.
Yeah, 4 dice is
Because I don't
plenty.
lose any.
And
Okay.
if you don't get it on the first roll, you didn't deserve it anyway.
Yeah.
So then I have 11 to spread
12.
between.
12.
12. Let's split it evenly between the
4 each?
remaining
Okay.
companies.
All right. So
Well, so where's the military action going to happen?
I think it has to happen in Madras, and then we can talk about whether it also invades Bombay. Right? Because Madras opens up this, which gets you access to a lot of things.
Yep.
It's also away from the elephant.
Right.
which is nice.
Yeah, oh, I didn't mention that at the beginning. The elephant's tail is in Maratha, pointing towards Delhi.
Yep.
Okay. So is that how you want it?
Yeah, I think that's good.
I think it makes sense.
Okay. So chairman's done. So the chairman must hand out all the money. At the end, that has to be at 0. That is done into the offices. That is now set.
Okay.
And now each of the offices, we've already discussed what we're planning to do. Each of the offices, whoever runs it, actually doesn't have to follow that, to be clear.
Right.
Probably behooves them, maybe, to do so, but they're not forced to. So we go to the director of trade, which is Alyssa. Walk through each of the steps.
Okay, so
for the offices for the first round.
First thing I can do is take special envoy actions, which the first one is, which basically lets me roll 1 die per dollar we spend.
Yep.
And I get to open an order or open trade with China, which we can talk about once I have success.
Okay. So are you spending all four? And successes are?
I mean, hold on.
Holding.
4 is 80%.
80%. 2 twos.
What?
It's close.
What? What is?
It's better to do the 80% the one time than to do the...
It's actually pretty close, though. I haven't even...
Oh, thinking about doing them both?
No. Doing two twos.
In case you fail
In
on
case
the
I
first
face
one?
the fifth.
I gotcha. Okay. All right.
The percentages actually turned out pretty close.
So 1s and 2s are successes. Nothing else matters. And
there's enough.
And to be clear, if they fall... Oh, hold on. I hit the wrong one. I apologize. Let's try that again. There it is. If it pops out of this, we're going to keep it today.
Yeah.
We're not going to re-roll it, okay? So whatever, we'll play it as it lies type thing, okay? So 1 success is the same as 4 successes.
Yep.
Does not matter. So you have opened up trade.
So I can
somewhere?
open up trade.
orders.
I can get us access to this 3 order,
Yep.
or I can open up China.
That is...
So, how likely is it that I mean, so if we were to do both of these,
Right. Then we have 3.
but we have 0 ships in China.
Yeah. Step 2 is I can move stuff.
Interesting. I think we focus at home first. I mean, China is a lot of money for the company.
China's a lot of money for the company.
I think it's I would sort of agree it's probably better.
It's round one.
Round one.
Round 1 to do
Yeah.
this, and round 2 open China.
That's
Well, then
what I'm
I think
thinking.
once we have a hold of some places with things that are definitely not opium, it feels better.
Okay,
to
then
go
let's open
after-
this. I'm gonna start a little supply over here.
Okay, so opened 1 order, correct? Or is it all...
No, 1
which is
order.
it? It's 1 order.
1 order in a region not controlled by the company. So once we
Right there.
control it, I can't open there.
Right.
Right. Okay. Anything else?
Now I get to move. I can transfer 2 ships
If you wish, but
if I wish. I don't. Do we need to move ships at all?
No.
I don't think so. I mean, theoretically, we're going to want to trade in all 3 of them right now. I think.
Probably.
And since the director gets to decide which sea the new ships go in,
No, the manager shipping will.
did I not say that? I'm sorry.
Yeah, manager
It's okay.
shipping. I assume you're going to put them here because that's what we talked about.
I don't have a dog in the fight, but we'll talk about that when we get there.
Okay.
So you're not moving any ships. We're good.
Hold on, because I don't like that response.
Well, no, I'm just saying.
So I may want to put a ship in the east just to make sure the company can trade.
Well, no. My point is, I don't have a dog in the fight. Like I'm totally agreeable to whatever.
Okay.
I mean, but inducements do matter.
But I do see your point of kind of forcing...
Yeah, you know what? We're going to put this here.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And you're allowed to move 2?
I can move 2, but I'm only moving the 1. So
Okay. All right. Manager of shipping. Welcome to the game, Edward. Fit ships until your office has 2 pounds or less remaining. Okay. So temporary ships cost 2. I have 10 quid.
So you could buy
in the
5
bank.
temporary ships.
I could. I mean, it's something to entertain.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, well, no, I mean, I want to talk about it. It's not me going off script. It's just, let's think about this. There are none of these to buy.
Correct.
So those are not an option. So ignore that. So it's either 2 company ships which these are permanent.
They're permanent and they're impervious to storms.
Right, which is glorious, right? That is wonderful. 5 temporary, or 4 or 5 temporary, I guess, because it's down to 2 quid or less. They are one-time use, basically. They're for 1 round.
Yeah.
I do,
And they cost $3.
If we
Let's not
had
pretend they cost 2. They cost 3 because you
have to pay
Right.
upkeep for them. That's
Yeah.
fair.
yeah, if we had more open orders on the board, I'd say flood the board with.
That's a fair point. All right,
Yeah.
give me 2 company
Yep.
ships.
And you definitely want one east because that's the clearest way to get good money.
I mean, a ton of money up there. I agree. So
a ton of money for early game. I think
Right.
we'll have more lucrative possibilities later. We hope, but
then I mean,
$11 without having to cross a border is
putting one in
Now-
west increases our odds of getting at least 1 success on the board.
Yeah, agreed.
Okay. Like I said, I wasn't going to hold anybody over a barrel.
I mean, this
Like
is 4 versus 6, but it does lose 1 die.
Right.
Right, that's what I mean.
Yeah, so.
But also, God forbid we never get anything in Madras, then at least we get something in the west.
Yeah, true.
All right. So moving on to military affairs. That also is me. I can transfer 2 officers or 2 regiments. Any mix and match. Regiments being here. We have no officers yet. We have officers in training. They will come out later. But honestly, right now, I imagine. Are we taking 3 offensive
I
actions?
don't think we can take 3 offensive
I
actions.
think
and have any
we're
chance of
taking
success,
2, right?
Yeah, I think we're taking Madras and Bengal, right?
Either Madras and Bengal or Madras and Bombay. I mean, I think.
I think Bengal's the better of the 2.
Yeah, because
It's
it gets us access to double opium.
Yes.
That is
sorry,
an opium,
exports.
right?
Exports.
Right.
Sorry.
I so want the overlays that are opium. I need to do that. So
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah, I would tend to agree. That makes sense to me as well.
Okay, now if we're not going to do anything in Bombay, given where the elephant is, the elephant currently is looking at Delhi, not at Bombay. Do we want to leave a regiment? Or wait, it's not company control, so we don't need to worry about that.
Yeah,
so I
no.
think we move the regiment.
Yep.
And let's go ahead and bring it down to Bengal. Like this is, I think. What do y'all?
Yeah. It's
Are
great.
you good with that? All right. So then, after that, the second thing is assign officers in training. Officers in training here will go out into the various 3 armies and then appoint commanders if there aren't. There already are, so
Yeah.
don't need to.
Nothing you'll do here. I mean, the way it works is like whoever has the most like wood in a region
Yeah.
becomes the commander.
Right.
Right, but nothing you do
So
here
in some
changes
terms,
that.
this could change it, but not this turn.
Right, because no matter what I do, it's going to stay what it is.
Yeah.
I would like to go ahead and go into Madras.
Great.
That way, I get a little money there. Do you have?
I don't really have a preference. They're both going to take military action, so
Oh, okay.
I will say,
What? Go ahead. What?
Bengal lets him double dip, and no matter what, if he wins, if both of these win, he's double dipping. So
yeah.
Right. Yeah. So I think it's a cow's opinion. It's. All right, Greg. Presidency of Bombay. Go ahead. Walk us through the steps.
Okay, so I decided the order of operations. I may take the trade actions, or I may let the commander of the army go first.
Right.
I'm going to let the commander of the army go first.
Okay, and then you have to dictate money going to the commander. How much of the 7 quid that's here are you giving to the commander of Bombay, which is Ken?
Yeah, I'm going to say 0. I think that's good for now. I don't think we intend on hiring any of these regiments.
Probably don't need. I mean, there's no risk for us right now in Bombay.
Right, because we don't own
Even
it.
if the region's attacked, it doesn't matter.
We don't care.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
I mean, the only risk, right? We can't defend it. The only risk here is that
It gets stronger.
Becomes part of this.
Part of the empire.
That's the way the elephant is set up. That's unlikely.
That's
Right,
unlikely,
because
but-
Maratha is likely to rebel against Delhi. That's the likely outcome, right? So, okay, moving on. Back to the presidency. Now that the commander is finished. Wait, are you done?
Yeah, I'm all set.
Okay. Or Greg, go for it.
All right, so now I can trade with Bombay. This works similar to the Director of Trade. I'm going to spend as much money as I want. For each dollar I spend, I get a die. And all it takes is one success, and I can send as many writers as we have boats.
Yep, which is
Un.
1. So basically, you're spending money to make $4 for the company.
I think $3 is like the bare minimum here to spend. I can't imagine spending more than that.
Oh, well, otherwise, why spend the money, right?
I mean, it's an extra 10% chance of success for one more dollar, and you have a bunch of money in the treasury.
So, okay, it behooves Greg to do it for his own sake because he's going to put out his own writer,
Right.
I assume.
Right. It makes Greg $2.
It makes Greg to guarantee, but it doesn't help the company at all because spending $4 to make $4.
That's a very good point, Ken.
Okay, so
Well, it helps the company because it does have to meet expectations.
sure. All right, so $4. That's $1 per die. Go for it. 1s and 2s are successes. Success.
Just enough.
Just enough. Just enough. Good thing you spent that.
Yeah, good.
All right. So I
which writer are you putting
assume.
in?
I'm putting out my writer.
Okay, so here, the writer will go. It always has to start in the port. That's going to be £4 for the company. There,
It's
and
$2 total dollars for Greg, I think, right?
$1 for the writer, or per writer that's
Yeah.
out.
Every
One-
writer gets $1, and then the president gets 1 per
writer,
order.
right?
Per order.
Per order, correct. And its orders are number of ships, so $2. There we go. And any money left over stays in the coffers for the next round. And now we advance to Miss Madras over here. Same thing. So do you wish the president or the...
We're gonna
Commander
We're gonna invade
first.
first,
All right, so Madras down here. Okay.
and we want I want $4 to be able to trade. We're gonna trade within the region, so
Higher than Nizam.
we're gonna hire the Nizam.
Well, you're going to put 3 money in, though.
Okay, so $3.
Oh, you get to decide. Look at this. You're doing all the things.
Yes, I'm doing all the things. So we're hiring the Nizam.
Okay, so money.
3. So that counts as 2 units.
Right.
Temporary. They're like temporary ships.
Right.
Right.
So we have
Except on land.
we have 4 attack.
2,
Yep.
3, 4.
There's 1 defense.
We're 1 defense. It's risky, but we're gonna exhaust them all.
Okay.
So all 4. So now it's 4 attack minus 1. So we
3.
paid for 4 dice. That's 3 dice. That's a
2.
success.
Okay.
There we go. That's a good start. So here's what happens when we take it over. We remove all of that. It becomes the loot happens first off. So that's going to be you know what? Hold on 1 second. I am here. Take the cash from the bank equal to the value of the loot token, which is there. And for each tower, $4 for every tower level. That's going to be a total of £9.
Yep.
Then, starting with the commander and going clockwise, players take 1 if they're the commander and 1 for every officer used.
So it's going to end up being
3 for me.
3 for the commander. But you need to.
After going around, they pay 1 for every regiment and local alliance to the bank, then repeat. So, in other words, it's
But
going
you
to
need to roll
go.
a die to see if you die or not, right?
I do.
Okay.
So, I have to roll. It retires on a 6. Oh, come on.
I don't know about retire.
No, he gets shot on a
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that's the word we really want to use.
Yeah.
Wow.
But I still get 3 because it goes 1,
1, 2, 3,
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Wow, that was terrible.
For you.
Yeah, which is really all we care about.
It is. I mean, that's what's important.
Wow, that sucks. Okay, so
Not a good
then
roll for you.
that was not great. Madras is now open. We move the marker into the presidency so that we know that Madras is control. Or Madras controls Madras, but if it were the other ones, that's it, right? And we open new orders.
We also don't we put the governorship there?
No.
Does the governorship come out now, or when it
Oh
conquers
God,
something else?
Yeah,
The
last
we
few
don't
games we've had
we don't
governor
hire
general.
the governor, but the
Does it? I feel like an idiot right now. I
been
can't
a while
brain
since we
cramp.
played this.
Yeah, hold
Yeah,
on.
I think you're right. I think
Deploy. Take. Also, the commander gets a trophy.
Just goes into
Oh
vacant
yeah, the
offices,
commander
right?
gets a trophy. Yeah, it's a vacant office, but it's also one of these red.
Form
ones.
governorship. Yes. Thank you.
It's a turtle.
You are correct.
Yellow turtle.
Okay, got it.
And that goes onto. There. I apologize. You
we
were
go.
correct. All right.
And that the reason we didn't play with that last time, right, is because we were playing with Governor
Governor
General.
General.
Right. Exactly. So that's what threw me. So apologies. Yes. All right. Good.
And now we will go back to do trade, which is still me.
Yep.
And we'll spend the $4 to trade here.
Okay.
Not
So
crossing a border.
Not
So
crossing
there-
the border, so I get to roll all 4
two
dice.
ships going to be trading there. So
Right, I guess
there.
I don't have to announce which ones I'm trading in. I just
No,
have to
you
say I'm
don't. You
crossing
just-
0 borders.
Right. Paying $4. 4 dice.
Looks like a
Success.
success.
That is
Okay.
another
So
success.
Two success
that
and
is
two
obviously
critical failures.
going to be there. So put Outriders.
I have to put my, I would prefer to put it here, but I cannot.
Raiders have to go out first,
Yeah.
and it starts there.
So that's another $3 for me.
So it's going to be 1, 2. So 1 for each order filled for the governor.
for the-
That's
yep.
2, and then 1 for the rider. So there's 3. The company got 9
The company got its 9.
there.
I feel like Madras was a fairly successful
Yeah,
Campaign.
not bad.
campaign.
Some of
All
this
right.
power is not looking so good.
This is terrible for me. This was a bad round. All right, presidency of Bengal. Also, the commander of Bengal.
Who also has
Just
a
saying.
soldier.
Also has an officer,
Yeah.
and
So-
nothing shady going on.
I think it is slightly more lucrative for me to have a successful military role than it is to have a successful trade role.
For yourself, but that's $11 for the company.
No,
Right.
Noted, but doesn't care.
So-
Right, yeah.
You know, if I had just like a couple more dollars here,
Yeah. Should have asked.
But you
for
don't.
see all this money that's left over here?
I know, it's so curious.
Total waste. So I'll hire a wad for $4.
Okay.
Now I have a total power of 5. And I think I'll bring it all so that I can roll 4 dice.
So it's 5 minus the 1 for Bengal.
Yep.
So rolling 4 dice. Go for it.
Oh, do we only have the 7 dice? For some reason I thought we had.
No, we have 10. There's 3 more hiding over here.
Oh.
Wow!
Not a catastrophic failure.
Watch your head. There you go. Yeah, not a catastrophic, but it is a
But
failure.
it's still a failure. Yep.
Okay, so if that fails, it wasn't a region loss.
Nothing happens, basically.
You don't. Yeah, they just
you
get
lose half your-
exhausted, right?
Nothing happens.
Oh, you don't lose half your trophies?
Oh, he doesn't
No,
have
that's
trophies
for a
to begin
region
with.
loss.
Oh,
It
that's a
does.
region loss.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No trophies to begin with anyway,
That's
so
true.
you lose half of nothing.
And then it did, relatively low issue here because I still have access to both orders that I wanted. So,
Right.
so yeah. So we'll see how this goes.
3 rolls.
Not crossing a border, rolling all 3 dice.
That's,
Oh,
that's,
okay,
a
that's
C.
better.
Move your head. Watch out. You just say it.
I can't. I gotta stand up when I'm doing this stuff. I can't sit. So that's 11.
You
to
get
20
3.
to 24. And I get 3. Boo. But oh well.
Oh, to be clear, you could have attempted again. Keep that in mind. You could have.
No, because he has no power.
Oh, right. Yeah, fair. But if you had any left over, you
So you
could
don't have to
have.
roll for death.
Oh.
Yep.
3.
Oh, must be nice.
I would honestly much prefer to have
So, yeah.
rolled a success and then had the officer die than what just happened.
Really?
All right. Well, the company coffer's doing all right, right? All
Yeah.
things considered. All right.
No, I don't
so,
have to take
Not too bad.
moving around. China, if open, not open. Bonuses. Okay, so now how bonuses work are anywhere you see $1 or some money on your side, get it. I get 2 quid, so at least there's that. What do we got around here?
$2.
Anyone else?
Yet.
Okay, there's bonuses. Cool. Revenue. Revenue, first off, revenue is a little bit of a misnomer. Yes, you get revenue, but first, oh wait, there's more. Debts, armies, and ships gotta be paid for. So, debts, 3.
Yep.
Armies, 4, 5, 6, 7, including officers, not commanders though. So
Yep.
we're at 7, and then ships, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 24 down to 12. Okay, now the chairperson can choose. There are 6 shares all day. May pay dividends if they wish to.
Okay.
And can pay up to, well, whatever is divisible. There's $12 in the company coffers. Now, I would like to point out a couple of things. I think this, yeah, that works. So you'll notice expectations are more than $10.
Met.
We met that, so we're not going to drop down. Okay? If it's more than expectation, in dividends, it will move up. Okay? So,
Which it will, yeah.
yeah. Well, it all depends. Now, this is the money that the company has for next round. So, Chairman.
Oh, there goes my lens. Wow, this is a tough decision because if I take 2 dividends worth, $2 per share, I make $6. I have 4. Everyone else has a lot more than that.
However,
A little bit, but we're not making that much. Yeah.
Right? No. I'm not worried. Y'all make a couple of bucks.
Yeah.
It's fine. I will.
however, if you take dividends, you're going to cripple the company.
Yeah, I know.
And you have 3 shares.
Not necessarily.
Huh?
And he has 3 shares. See, that's not what he's looking to do.
Right. He wants the company to do well. Well, I mean, as of right
Here's
now.
the thing: is this will go up after I give the dividends out.
If you do both.
If I do both, and I'll just get us more into debt. I'm okay with that. I don't necessarily see a problem with that.
It is ultimately your choice.
Yeah.
But the company has memory. Just, I mean, we shall see.
Okay.
We're gonna put out $2 per share.
All right.
So all $12 goes away.
All right, I get 2. You're just going to get 5. Okay.
Thank you.
$2.
Thank you.
Wait. Another 5, right? And then I get a 2 as well.
Wow. It's going to be a lean year next year.
Why?
Okay. Huh?
Why? There's $25 worth of debt to be taken out.
Yeah, potentially. That's fair. All right. And now everybody's favorite, events in India. All right. We are going to roll the storm die. The storm die will dictate where we have ships and how many, where there will be storms out here, I should say, and how many events we are going to have. And
South.
3 events.
3.
Okay.
You're welcome.
So, in the south, we have Atlas and the Ganges.
All right.
So that is
One of each
one
of
for
yours.
Alyssa and one for me. We're going to roll the die. 1 and 2, nothing happens. 3 and 4, it gets damaged. And 5 and 6, it does an Edward
Needs to be
and
refit.
comes home.
Yeah.
Yes.
It needs to be refitted.
That's a
right.
nice way to put it.
Needs to be refitted.
Needs to be refitted. No.
I'm sure it will be, though.
Hey!
Just
damage.
Just slightly weathered.
It's okay. It's aged gracefully, okay?
Yeah.
So that's what matters, but it still exists. Whew. All right. So now, let me have the storm die, please. We got 3 of these bad boys. Here we go. God, I hope this pays off. Here we go. So we flip over the top one. It is a leader event. All right. So we're going to reference my handy dandy little cheat sheets and let's see if this bad boy works. So look at the top deck.
Oh no.
Here. Okay. If it's sovereign or capital, add 1 to the tower level. So
not.
this is
It's not
Maratha.
sovereign.
Maratha.
Okay, so we're gonna go ahead. Maratha is right there. It is not sovereign. So instead, we'll do this. It is going to be a +4 and rebellion if dominated. It is currently dominated
Yeah.
by Delhi. So therefore, if dominated, there's going to be a rebellion. The dominated, we're going to move into, basically run through a rebellion. So the rebellion, let me grab my rebellion sheet right there. Okay. So dominated region rebels versus the capital. The attacker, it's the tower size, which is 2, plus the crisis modifier,
+4.
4, that'd be 6, versus the capital strength only if not part against a part of the empire. It is though, so it's going to be 2 plus 4 is 6 versus 1 plus
0.
that part of the empire, which check that. I misspoke. It's just a rebellion against the capital. This doesn't come into play. It's 0, but just trying to be specific or correct in this. So it's 6 v1. I'm pretty sure 6 is higher than 1.
Okay.
So therefore, the rebellion succeeds. It becomes sovereign. So we take the flag off, close all orders in that region.
Okay.
I'm going to need some closures.
If they were already closed, there would be a cascade. We'll cover that when it happens, but it's not right now.
Yep.
Okay, so then the elephant marches to the top deck.
Okay.
So top deck is going to be Maratha.
Yep.
And not only that, its butt is going to be in Maratha, and its head is going to be towards
Hyderabad.
no,
it'll
other
be-
way. It'll be there for the triangle
Oh, the
in
triangles.
Maratha.
Yes, okay.
So
Okay.
going to be looking at Bengal.
Good thing you didn't win that fight.
Well,
And
There we
that's
go.
it. This doesn't strengthen or anything. That's it.
No, that's it. The end.
action 1.
All right.
Foreign invasion.
Oh, wow. Okay, we're just getting all the big boys out of the way early, aren't we? Okay. All right.
Couldn't get the right one.
Okay. Foreign invasion.
This could be bad for Madras.
This seems bad for Madras.
Okay. So, first things first. I need somebody hand me a 6-sided die. We need a 2.
Okay.
So, that's how many events. Well, we have one left, I
Yeah,
should say. So
one
we
remaining.
have one more
Yeah.
there. Okay, so the foreign invasion here. What's going to happen is we're going to roll the storm die. Okay, and that's going to dictate which region capital or whatever is going to get invaded. So go for it.
1.
Oh God,
All of them?
All of them.
all of them.
So this might not be a long 1710.
Wow. Okay. If all the region, the presidency order top to bottom. So we're going to do Bombay, then Madras, then Bengal.
All right.
Okay. So starting in Bombay, we're going to roll a d6 now. Okay. Go ahead. This is going to be the strength of the invading force there.
2.
That's a 2. So this we said Bombay first, right?
I'm going to
So-
need a bunch of close orders.
yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. So that's the invasion strength versus. So it's unrest if it were company controlled, I should say,
It's
right?
not.
Okay. The invasion strength versus the defender's entire empire or the company. So if you look here, that's a 2 strength. That is a 1 defense. So therefore, the invasion succeeds. We're going to close all orders. And that writer goes back to Greg's supply, not to... it does not go here. It just completely is just... Yeah. If it had a flag, remove the flag.
Does not.
If it was the capital of an empire, the empire shatters and all the flags would come off for that empire, but it's not. Place a total tower level equal to half, rounded down.
Okay.
So that would be
Still there.
It's 0, so it stays there. Region loss if it was company controlled, but it's not. And then if and only if the elephant was entirely in Bombay, then we would do stuff. But we don't have to. We don't need to worry about it.
And that's not
so
going to come up at all because it's not entirely in any region.
right. So
Yeah.
we don't need to worry. So the elephant is not going to march at the end of this.
That's
okay.
right.
So we are done with Bombay. We now go to Madras. Same thing. We need to roll for the invasion level, which is bad no matter what.
It's a 3.
It's a 3. Okay. So we'll bring the 3 over. Same thing here. So it's going to be 3 versus 0. Now I say 0 because Madras has no defense. So it's 3 versus 0. So here's what happens. Well, slow down.
Okay.
Let's, for the
Okay.
first time, please. So it succeeds. Close all the orders. Then, region loss. Yay. So, commander. The commander of the Madras is Alyssa. Loses half trophies, rounded up.
That's so.
And the commander is deposed. Goes back to supply. Okay. If there was a governor, they go back to supply. The region marker goes back into Madras, but goes on the non-prize side. So this stays face down like that. If there were any company ships under construction, those would be lost as well. If there was any unrest, that would have actually been a part of the attack as well, but there aren't, and then the unrest is removed because they're happy that whoever was ruling them is no longer ruling them.
Yep.
1 tower level placed. It gets a subordinate flag if there was one. Hold on.
Oh, I just want to ask, is it 1 because it's half of 3 rounded down? Or is it just 1 no matter what?
It is 1 no matter what.
Okay.
If it was company controlled.
Yeah.
Close all orders, which we've already done. Lower the company standing 1 step. Whoop. If there was a second region loss in this round, which there won't be, but if there were, it would drop 2 more steps.
It
Yeah.
drops 1 for each time that it's dropped.
No, the
No.
first one drops once. The second one drops two more.
That's
So
what
a
I
total
mean.
of 3.
Yeah.
Right.
Right. Okay.
And the third one drops 3 for a total of 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is probably game over.
Yes.
Almost certainly.
Yep. All right. So, done.
Okay.
Okay. So now, roll for Bengal.
1 in 6 chance that it doesn't succeed, I guess.
No.
Right? 'Cause it's a 1. If you roll 1,
A 1, it won't succeed.
Oh, that's true.
Correct.
There it is.
Hey!
All right. I mean, that
so the tie
happens.
goes to the defender.
So, right. Ties go to the defender. If it fails, nothing happens. The end.
All right, so hold on. Because chat is saying that because there's no elephant march here, we should not have marched the elephant. Can you confirm that in your notes? Or
It is a rebellion, and rebellions have marches.
okay,
The foreign, for what one?
for the leader.
A moment. Hold on, there, region lost, every other company, right?
You have to go to the steps for rebellion.
Oh, right. Thank you. So, ah, come on, where is it? Rebellion, right there. I apologize.
it?
Hey,
Where I don't even see where it is.
hold on, right there on 3. Nope, it's on 2. Sorry, it's right here. Rebellion.
It's
Here,
listed
there.
in the event.
Then the elephant marches. It does. That's why that. What?
Cole is objecting.
Oh, okay, fine. Then Ricky's wrong. One small note: the elephant will only move if listed on the event or illegal place. Right.
Totally within
So
a
it
conquered
should
region.
still be pointed at Delhi from Maratha. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. All right. I'm not going to argue with Cole.
Believe Cole.
All right,
Yep.
fine. All right. Okay.
Shuffle. Oh,
Okay.
my God.
Okay. So, for the shuffle, where do I have it? Right here. All right. Elephant redirect.
And
So,
the company doesn't have any money.
top deck. So, look at where the elephant is.
Yep.
Or where, here. So, Mysore. Find Mysore. Here. And then point it towards the circle. The circle is right here.
Okay.
So, butt in Mysore, head towards there. Unless it's company controlled, which it wasn't. So, okay. Then it would go to the center. Then shuffle the shuffle card with the unseen deck.
Correct. Because otherwise, this would be an absolute nightmare. Those are the only 3 events we can have.
And then these 2 get shuffled
put on top.
and put on top.
Yeah.
So we know what's coming. So, Greg, left or right hand? Top.
Left.
Left is on
Left.
top. Done. Okay.
Oh, wait, no, that's good.
There is.
Well, we know that the foreign invasion is second,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So,
We can get ready for it.
okay. That's all 3 events. That was fun. Parliament meets. Okay, so now, Greg, as Prime Minister, can must flip over 1 event, may flip over up to 3 unless it's a mandatory event. So, yeah. Yes, it is. Pure co-op. You are correct, Cole.
Is it though?
I don't think it's pure co-op.
Well, clearly not for Greg. All right, so go ahead. Turn it over right there if you would.
Okay.
Treasury reform.
Treasury reform. All loot is now added to the company balance.
All right, so Ken, not a fan.
Yeah, I'm also not a fan. This one's just, it creates, I think, boring play, because then nobody wants to do the military.
That is true.
Yeah.
So, okay, you choose to draw another. All right, throw it on top.
Army spending. Ooh.
As an extra, or so place 2 regiments in each army. That seems like a good thing.
Yep, and as a bonus action during the family phase, you are always allowed to enlist an officer.
Yeah.
Even if you have a spouse that says, I don't want any more soldiers in the family.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could get on board with that.
The only downside is it starts at a -4,
And you must tax.
and I must tax, and I'm going to tell you right now I'm taxing shipyards.
Oh.
Yeah. Because the other option is taxing shares.
I can't really argue that.
Yeah.
The question is, do you want to draw another, or I mean, that's just way good for the company.
Yeah, and it risks
Right.
getting a red card, and
So is that the one you're going to do?
yeah, this is what I'm going to propose.
Okay.
Do you want me to?
Yeah. No, I like that idea. Sure, go with it. All right, bury that one to the bottom of the deck. That's fine. Or here, discards over
Yeah.
here. There you go. I got you.
Discard's a little better, I think.
Okay. So, starting with the Prime Minister, you must vote for it. It starts at -4. Your votes are anything shown as well as quiche.
Yeah, unfortunately, right now I only have.
Don't forget to move the pointer to.
Oh, thank you.
Yep.
There you go.
Fortunately, I don't actually have any voting power, so.
Sure you do.
You got cash?
See a lot of money in
cash.
front
Oh,
of
I
you.
have cash. I have cash. I'm saying I don't have any votes. So I'm just gonna not do anything right now.
Gonna vote present, are you? Okay.
All right. Sounds
Alyssa?
like
3 votes
sounds like we
against.
might have a new prime minister.
Wow.
Wow.
Huh. 3 votes against.
And that's why I didn't want to spend $1.
Wow, I'm surprised. Really? You're against this. Why?
I don't want to pay the buck.
That's the...
That's
And I
that's-
want to be
that's
prime minister.
a reason.
I mean, it's worth it to me to spend $2 to be prime minister. And, how many? You have no votes?
I don't have any. I mean, I have.
Yeah,
money.
you have cash, but
I mean, I think this is so. Speaking as somebody who's a commander of 2 armies,
yeah.
I would really like this to happen. So I'm willing to spend some money on it. I don't know what your interests are.
Well, I mean, obviously, it's going to cost me money. I
Yeah.
think this is a good thing. Let me stress that.
Agreed.
I am in favor, even though I don't really have a dog in the fight anywhere currently with this. However, Prime Minister, if you would like me, would you like this to pass? I mean, if you want to stay Prime Minister, the answer is yes.
Yeah, but it's too early, I think, to be like, I would like to be the prime minister forever.
Well, I mean,
But that's also the only leverage I have.
Right.
So that's a little rough. I don't have a way to stop this from happening without dumping all of my money.
no, that's not true. No.
I can offer you favors.
That's
Yes,
what
yes,
I,
yes.
yeah. So I am totally down for helping you with this, but it needs to be made worth my while.
Yeah.
So what I'm thinking is, no, not yet. Not yet. You're less incentivized if I do that. I'll tell you what. For $1, £1, and those 2 cards, vote. Hold on. Vote with my enterprises as if you own them. You currently have none.
Yep. And I don't have to buy any.
You are not obligated to. And then your consent for nepotism, which really is not a huge deal at this point, as well as preferential for an office that I ask for in the future. That's it. If you are chairman, that's it. I'm asking. Yes, that is a lot. But honestly, it's $1 and 2 things that ain't coming into play right now.
Yeah.
I think that's reasonable, seeing
also-
as I'm going to have to pay $2 and I'm going to have to pay a little bit more to be able to help get that back to 0.
I
That
also.
seems reasonable to me.
Yeah.
Oh. I couldn't find the card.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it is entirely reasonable because I can just avoid.
So I don't understand what Greg's agreeing to. You're going to vote for 2, and then what else is
No,
gonna
no,
happen?
no. Edward's gonna. I'm basically giving Edward $1, so he'll spend $2. In
Well,
addition to
no.
these.
Actually, I'm going to spend more. I'm going to help get. I'll probably. So I have 2 votes here,
Yep.
which would put it at 5.
Yep.
I would spend. I'd probably spend $2 of my own cash, dropping it to 3,
Okay.
and then expecting you to pay the other 3.
Well, that's interesting.
Or to pay some amount of money.
Yeah.
And then maybe we go another round, and so on and so forth.
I don't
But
think going another round is in
anybody's
the interest of. Well, it's probably in Alyssa's interest.
Yeah, all right. Well, like I said, anybody that we care about
Mm-hmm.
currently.
Wow.
Well, hey, you
Okay.
voted
But
against.
if we get back to Greg, and it's not passing, does it have to be above 0 or
no,
just
at 0. 0
Okay.
is passing.
Yep.
Ties go to the defense, right?
And I'm okay with. I'm kind of in a screwed position because of Alyssa's movement. So if Ken decides not to do anything,
Agreed. Then I mean I'm gonna I've told you what I'm planning on doing.
yeah.
Yep.
So
You may want to entice him
Right.
before
I'll
agreeing
just tell
to
you
it.
that I'm not spending $3 on it.
Then it might behoove you to pay me $1 and pay Ken $1.
Yeah.
Would you pay 2?
I think you could convince me to pay 2. Yeah.
I'm not convincing you of squat. But
if I gave you $1, you would spend $2 of your own money.
I mean, so just to be fair, the way this is set up, it is more in my interest than anybody else's.
yes, it is.
So I think I'm spending 2 without getting this stuff. I think
Right.
I can live with that.
okay. Can you
yeah.
split this up into 2 ones?
Sure.
Oh, you know what? I didn't need to because I'm gonna give Edward 2.
Well, yeah.
So there you go.
Okay, then that goes back to you.
Nope.
Okay. What?
You're getting 2.
Oh,
Oh, never mind. That's how we're doing.
I mean, I'm
Yeah.
not gonna say no, but all right. So there, and then I will spend these 2 votes.
Yep.
1, 2, and $2.
Okay. And then I'll spend $3.
Hold on.
Oh, I'm listening.
I give you those 2 cards to give him his $1 back and not vote.
I think you're more incentivized for this to pass than.
I really am. I would really like to make some money on the military next turn. Yeah, it's a good offer, but I think I'm still gonna
You're
do it.
paying. So you're paying 3.
Paying
1,
3.
2, 3. It goes back to Greg. You can
Currently
either
passing.
right. So, all right. So the law passes. I now owe $2 for ships. Alyssa owes $1 for your shipyard. And you get a trophy.
I got
Yep.
it.
You got it. Okay. So this now is law, if you'll throw that in.
All right.
and we can cover every. You got it. You
And
got it.
most excitingly,
And hold on, it's
Two
two
in
in
each
every army. That is massive.
I will say though, this does put a lot of debt on our plate.
It does, but
it's overhead more than debt.
we know what's coming also,
Yeah.
Yes.
right? So
That's-
that's pretty big.
That's a
Get
good
it.
reason to do it.
Let's go get it.
All right, Parliament done. Upkeep and refresh. I forget what the steps are. I'll be honest. So a moment. I thought that was pretty good wheeling and dealing overall.
We got there. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
You
so.
all spend a lot of money that I didn't have to spend, so.
That is a fact. So all right,
And
return.
I spent
I
$2.
didn't expect
I
it.
think spending $2 there for me was good, and the 2 cards.
Yeah, you all spend $2.
Which again, I'm betting on the long term, right?
Right.
This is on the come, so to
Actually,
speak.
actually
so.
Edward spent $4.
I did.
You both spent 2 and I spent 1, so I think.
Yeah.
Edward spent 4?
Yeah, because you had to
Because you
spend
had to
2
pay
in
the
taxes.
taxes.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
I should have asked for 2. I think that's the only regret there, but otherwise, all right. Writers return.
Heyo.
Writer.
Yeah.
Made it back in one piece.
Filled orders clear.
Yeah, aren't you glad you didn't go out now?
Filled orders clear.
Filled orders
there's a
clear.
filled order.
I thought you said
Filled-
failed orders clear. It was
Filled
like,
order clear.
Any extra ships would return. Exhausted officers and regiments become active. Help me out here, guys.
oh,
Excellent.
Advance a term marker. Go into retirements.
all right. So we'll start with the chairman.
Okay, so 5s and 6s. You
4,
instant
5, and 6 for
for the chairman. It's 4, 5s, and
German
6s.
basically starts with an
50-50.
exhaustion.
Right,
Yeah.
and then 1, 2, nothing happens. 3, 4 for everyone else, or 3 for the chairman. Add a fatigue cube.
Yeah.
That's a
Strong
1.
like bull.
Almost set.
All right. So hold on, real quick. Go ahead and roll for the presidency of Bombay as well.
Okay.
Oh, sure.
Just might as well. And retires.
He's tired.
Perfect.
There we go.
That's what I want.
Okay. All right. So Alyssa, you are blue. So
Trade.
director of trade. Retires.
Instant death.
And presidency of Madras.
All gone.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Extra writers on offer this turn, I think.
Yeah, I reckon so. Yours truly. I'll do shipping, then military, obviously.
Nope.
Strong.
All set.
Electable.
I want 1.
Nope. That guy does not retire.
Doesn't even get
We
old.
learned. Will never retire.
His strength is in his
It's the beard.
sideburns. Yeah.
Like, are these not the greatest chops?
Yeah.
I mean, that is amazing. All right, sorry. All right, priorities. All
Big
right,
down
go ahead.
presidency.
Yep. Retires.
Out.
Wow.
So hey,
Okay.
writers.
4 open offices.
Yeah.
Which
So
means
1, 2, 3.
Doesn't that
4.
If there are four plus.
Oh, right, because
vacancies,
the
you can place
governorship.
an extra
Now we
office.
can right.
because now we can enlist 2 writers.
Unless you did it last turn, in which you can do
3.
Yeah.
Okay, so
and always a soldier.
we do this starting with the chairman. So we have one there. So chairman may retire, paying cash there, scoring that many victory points. Whoever spends the most cash gets first pick, second pick, so on and so forth. Okay.
Oh.
I didn't retire.
Oh, didn't retire. Nice.
Yeah, Bombay did, which is the
Right.
perfect scenario.
Who's director of trade hired from?
Yeah.
Chairman.
Any office except governors or the chairman, if not writers.
Yeah.
Any office?
Yes. Director of Trade, I can pick the shipping
Offices,
master. I
yeah.
can pick anyone.
But there's only 2 office holders,
There's
so
only 2 people I can pick from. Yeah. This is tempting because I have 8, and I could just hope that I somehow get $2.
For the upkeep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's go big or go home.
Okay.
All right. So $8 spent. Sheesh. All right. Clockwise from there.
4 points.
Oh, 4. Yeah, I should mark it. I usually forget that part.
And Alyssa has 2. And to be clear, there is no mandatory, like, anything. So, like, you could just take them home.
All right.
Yeah, who needs points?
I'm not getting scoring anything.
Edward's saving his money for next game.
Clearly. So,
Yeah, I'm thinking.
okay.
I'm just trying to decide.
How much money do you have, Alyssa?
I have 9.
Oh, so you have enough.
Right, I'm trying to decide if I want a shipyard or if I'm just going to put out 2 writers.
Mm-hmm.
Because the company is going to be hurting for ships. We have 3. I have 4, so maybe not.
A lot of loans. A lot of loans.
Oh, yes.
A lot of loans.
Many loans.
Oh.
I think we're going to go ahead and spend 8.
So 4 and 4?
Yep.
Okay.
Can I get 1 back?
I got you.
And I get 4 points.
All right. And then obviously I don't have anybody that's retired. They like working. Ken, you have what? 10?
I have 10, so I could, but the way the tiebreaker works, I'm going to draft 3rd on the London season display no matter what.
I believe so.
That's right, because it's from the
It's
chairman.
clockwise
From the
from the
chairman.
chairman.
So I think
right?
I'm going to stay a little more liquid, give myself a little more flexibility, and just retire for 4.
Yeah. And I'll take the Rotten Burrows.
And I'll take the social.
You move me up to 2 points, please,
Oh, yes.
and then move me up 2 more points.
So, is my understanding you have to spend $2 for that? Or is it $2?
No, it's
Oh.
$2 cheaper retirements
Retirements from
every
now
time.
on are $2 cheaper.
So
Okay.
that $8 spot you went cost him 6.
And I believe the actual rule, although it sounds like Cole is here, so he can
Yeah.
clarify. I think it's 1 retirement per round is $2 cheaper.
I believe so.
Yeah, it's
That-
2 off
yeah.
your total cost.
That's right.
Yeah, off. So that's
Yeah,
a good way to
that's
put
right.
it. There you
Yeah.
go.
That one in particular says no, you can't hire writers.
You can't go
I
to the
can't hire
illustrator
writers
action.
unless tenure limits is up, in which case.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I am not hiring writers.
Okay.
As an action.
Right. So
Yes.
now,
Right. Yeah. Right. Okay. So,
So,
finally,
family.
3 new out, please. And what do we have? When seeking shares, treat every space as if it costs $1. That's cool. Other players can use that with your permission. 2-point
is-
spouse.
Power, actually, not points.
Oh, you're right. It is power.
Yep.
Thank you.
And-
Hold on. When taking a card from top, you can top deck if
Yeah.
you don't like what's out there, as long as there's at least 1 left.
Okay.
And 3 power?
3 power and
Windows.
2
Windows.
Possibly 5 power because currently set up
Yeah.
for as how
and
that
2
is.
windows, which are tiebreakers.
That's right.
Right, as well as
Tax liabilities.
Right, yeah. All right. Family action is 30-minute chairperson. So, Greg, what action do you want?
So I did writer last turn, which...
You could enlist 3 writers.
I can list 3 writers and an officer.
Or wait, it's 2 writers, right?
3 for him.
3.
Oh, it'd be 1 for the action, 2 to repeat it.
And then a 3rd because we're short-staffed.
Yes.
Right. If 4 or more. So,
Yeah.
yeah. So 3 writers and an officer if you wanted to.
And there's not a lot of opportunities to get this many writers out, so I might as well.
That's pretty insane.
So 1 on military.
Got
I should
you.
just one on.
You get a writer. You get a writer.
Why not?
All right. Okay.
That doesn't hurt.
All right. Got it. And Alyssa? And the free officer because of the army spending,
Yep.
right? Mm-hmm. Well, I'm definitely going to... You know what? She failed. Sorry. There we go. What do we want to do? I have a fair bit of money. If I did a writer, I would get 2 writers. Wow. And that is offices. And to be clear, before the London season also, if either of these were in the stripe ones, then Greg could have proposed deregulation, but they're not. So I think... I also want a shipyard, though. That's the other problem.
That's the other problem.
Well, I want to do writers and shipyard. So, So I think we go one in Bengal. And wow, what direction do we do? Bombay, Bengal, possibly Madras? Yeah, all right. We'll go there. I mean, well, there's more money available here, though.
And there's actually 3 orders that'll be open.
Oh, maybe they will.
Well, maybe,
We'll
but-
all cross our fingers.
Well, yes. I mean, we have to, assuming we successfully invade and get ourselves back on the board here.
I think there's an argument to be made for maybe giving Bombay a pass this turn and concentrating on other stuff.
The only thing I would like to do with
The elephant
Bombay,
is pointed at Bombay.
the only thing I
So,
would like to do with Bombay is open the orders.
We can only open one of them.
Sure.
Unless we
Open
There.
in order, just
Final
so it
answer.
doesn't cascade
Done.
super hard.
Ken, what you got?
Well, I am going to put an officer out. I could put 3 out, but
'cause
that
you did it last
seems
turn,
like
right.
overkill.
It would be funny.
Seeking a share doesn't seem like a terrible idea. I think a $2 share seems likely to
pay off.
pay off.
I like the chances.
Yeah. So,
Now that I mean, the fact that you had writers, that's that's the advantage, right? Shipyards could, I think, share or shipyard, right?
or workshop.
Which deregulation is probably coming.
So basically, shares and workshops are kind of the same from a deregulation perspective. But workshops, you're basically paying $3 for 2 votes,
Okay.
right? I've got the money, so I'll go ahead and buy the workshop.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. We are done with family action. Firms still not in deregulation. We are hiring.
Oh, actually, I put these in the backwards order.
That's all right. So here, we'll start off 2. So, did I fit that? Yeah, I did. There we go. So, Director of Trade, chosen by the chairman. Candidates are any officer. So, me.
Yeah, these two.
To be clear, literally your only choices. Okay,
Yes.
I'll take it.
So,
Well, no.
no.
You
It's,
lose
they
one of those
move.
offices.
so my,
Oh, that's a fair point.
before I decide, what are the conditions for hiring those positions?
No, on back.
Oh yeah, okay, that's fair. The commanders for military affairs and writers for manager of shipping.
And they're both chosen by the chairman.
So
Yeah.
I can't choose myself no matter what.
Correct.
And I guess you do choose between those.
I would like to keep Edward on shipping. Fire Mr. General.
Okay.
I would like to point out, did not retire, still undefeated. So you're right, military.
Oh, so he didn't get
affairs
fired.
comes
He got
up.
promoted.
Promoted, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
So consider commanders. If none, consider officers.
So Ken,
Yeah.
Bombay, please.
Bombay.
Great.
Yeah. I have no. Sure.
okay. All right.
So you guys got your wish.
Throw them out there if you would. Please.
Oh.
Oh, you. Oh no.
The others. The others.
stack.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
There we go. All right, President of Bombay. So, Director of Trade. So, that's me. Mm-hmm. Consider writers. There are no governors. So, just all 3 of these now are going to be in that order, chosen by me, considering writers. Okay. So, Bombay. Sell me. What?
There's $3 in the coffers.
There's $3 in the coffers.
That's not nothing. It's not exactly something. It's not nothing.
He evens or odds, Ken.
I don't think you're getting anything out of this.
It doesn't sound like it.
I mean, if you want to give me some money to become the president,
Yeah. Yeah, Bombay is probably not going to do a whole lot.
Yeah.
So, you know what? Do you have a preference, chairperson?
No, we can literally let the dice aside.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
All right, so evens is you.
Sure.
Okay.
All right.
That may be meaningful later. Not supposed to choose myself.
Correct.
I would like one of them. I don't care which one.
Fair.
Given I have
You
no
really
office.
could make each one of us a president of all three. That way, it's fair for everyone.
Actually, I slightly prefer Bengal, but I don't particularly. I'm not strongly.
I don't have a strong preference either way. I would like to be one of the two. That would be my preference. But I also don't.
I have no offices, so
That is fair. And you prefer Bengal?
yeah.
Okay, so here you go, Greg. There we go.
Cool.
Done. Okay, take your cards. Hiring done. Chairman, here, let me get all the money from here. Okay, done.
So
Okay.
three for sure.
So-
I think you have to take all 5.
Yeah, I know, but I have to ask permission.
From one person.
You have my permission.
5.
Well, if we need it, right? Let's.
No, we need
let's-
it.
So we had a deregulation vote coming this time, no matter what.
If we stay there, yeah, that will happen at the beginning of the London season.
Is there something that could reduce our debt between now and then?
Presumably a parliament thing.
Oh, fair. If we
That's
somehow
before
there are
that.
shares or something. Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
And to be clear, let me just double check one thing here. So, if at least one of the markers is on the spaces, the Prime Minister must initiate a special session. And that is at the beginning of the turn before London
Yeah.
season.
So unless there's a parliament vote that moves that down, we'll be
So-
having a deregulation next time,
Yeah.
Right.
which Ken and I are happy about.
So here, just as a reminder to ourselves that we
I'm
have
also
to
happy
do.
about.
Okay.
Ken and I will get to start firms.
So would I. I just have
We
to.
all have shares.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, sorry.
about 3 firms would be a
Okay,
good
so
idea.
Director of Trade to start with.
You can't start with the firm when it's here, right?
Yeah, you can.
I thought when it was I thought shares didn't count if they were in the stripped area.
We'll
Look it
cross
up.
that bridge.
Yeah, but half the debt will go away.
Oh right.
Yeah.
Director of Trade needs some money. Either can open up trade, open up all orders, or open up China.
I think it's got to be
At least $4. Well, I think I need at least $4 for that.
yeah, trade.
$4 is going to be a 20% chance of failure. $5 is a 13% chance of failure. I feel like this is going to be awfully important for us.
Yeah.
A nickel would be ideal. That all but assures it.
To open China.
Yeah, or I
think
mean,
it's got to be China.
Okay. I will say. So
why?
like,
Because China's not going to have any ships at that point.
there's $3.
Oh, I guess there would be because manager
Yeah,
shipping comes
there's
afterwards.
there's at least one ship for you to buy. You can buy a couple others. You can move stuff. If we're abandoning Bombay this round.
I don't think we're banning Bombay. I think the officer is going to have to. Oh, you don't want to because of the elephant.
Right.
I mean,
What's
I-
this?
Because we know.
whoever the commander is could take a stab at it. There's enough money to hire the Sikhs. So
I will say we know the top one is strengthened. I know the top one is strengthened
okay.
because we shuffled them. And
Right.
So what is strength? What is
So
strength?
Mysore's going to invade Bombay.
No. It just gets +1 if it's sovereign.
Oh right, it's sovereign.
Yeah, that's not a big deal.
Well, but it won't be sovereign if we take it.
Why would
Then
we
it will
not
be
take
in
Mysore?
a-
Then it'll be
rebellion.
then it'll be a 5.
We won't take Mysore. We're taking Bombay.
It's not where the elephant.
It's the
Oh right, it's the top card.
Yeah.
Right.
which we know is Mysore. Like it's
Yeah.
it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, the first event will not affect Bombay.
Okay.
But the second event,
Is for an evasion and could affect Bombay.
And could
If we
affect,
roll
right.
west again.
but don't roll west.
Clearly, don't let Ken. Okay, do it. All right,
no,
gotcha.
then
All
don't
right.
roll west.
That's my thing. Is why I'm saying Bombay would be good to conquer.
Thanks,
'cause at
Cole.
least we still have
Appreciate you stopping by. Hope the kids feel better, and we'll see you throughout the day. All right.
That's an argument for invading Bombay versus opening.
Right.
Okay.
I really think we need to invade all 3.
Okay.
Because we got no orders on this board, and that's the only way to clear a bunch of orders.
Sure, absolutely.
Well, those are open.
Those are okay, fine.
We can open Madras with the Director of Trade.
No, I think we're talking about China with the Director of Trade.
And so then it becomes military action, potential military action there.
Right. Military action, military action, military action.
And is there an export on this one? No.
No, this is just for opening 3 orders.
Yeah, but they're not great orders.
They're
sadly.
not great orders.
And there's not a ton of ships. So
But the real reason we want to open these orders is to prevent a major cascade.
oh, and the cascade would be horrendous right
yeah,
now.
pretty bad.
Yeah. So here's the thing. Does the Director of Trade, what would you like me to do?
I would like you to open China with at least. We're getting 1 ship into China though.
We could put 2.
We could put 2.
But then we're only rolling 2 dice.
No, we don't roll 2 dice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's rolling for the based on number of ships.
56% chance of getting $12. Doesn't
better than nothing.
seem great though.
I would rather.
I mean, then we could
have
put a temporary
better-
ship in there and put $3.
But you could also just put 0 in here this time and spend the rest on concentrating on Madras, Bengal, and maybe opening the orders in Bombay.
See, and here's the thing. I think we open China. We don't have to put ships in it this turn.
Just getting it open is good.
Just open, and that way it allows us.
It's $5 for nothing. It's $5 for $0.
We don't put 5. We put 4.
We put 4.
And maybe 3 if we need $1. But
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's fine, but it means we have to have military succeed in Madras and Bombay.
yeah, we're going to have to spend a ton of money. We've got plenty of money here. Shipping, what does shipping need? Shipping needs
Ships.
Ships.
Ship-
So how much
3.
is that? 3?
3
Plus,
and 2.
Well, I'm thinking we get
So we're putting another
3
ship
or
out.
4 temporary ships. Because if we're going to open these up, we need ships to be able to make the money, or else why are we opening the damn orders?
We're good here. We need 1 here.
We need 1 there, and we need 1, maybe 1 here.
I would say 2 here.
No,
Because
no,
if
no,
we're going to
what-
open it,
An additional, not. I don't think we need to put 3 ships here.
no, put 2 more. Right. So 2 here, 1 here. There's 3. So that's a minimum of
Why
3 to...
wouldn't it be better to try to put 3 ships in the south? It'd be more profit.
But yeah, if we're going to put 3, we're putting the 3rd one here to get this 6, not this 3.
Okay, so we punt on Bombay then, completely across the board.
No, I didn't say that.
Well, if
well,
it's
but I-
one ship, it's not worth the military.
It could potentially still be worth it to open the orders and prevent cascade
Right.
situations.
I think we invaded and prevent Cascade, but I would argue that we do this.
Oh, move the ship over
Move this
here.
ship here. We put my ship here, and we get 2 or 3 temporary ships in China. That would be,
I mean, three temporary ships wouldn't be
That's
bad.
$9
in China.
that we would need.
And then we're doing it to make 12.
Yeah, it seems. Okay,
I don't know if I.
I don't think
I
the
mean-
math on that is great, but
I mean, $6 for a 56% chance to make.
Well, in that case,
we're
then
basically like crossing our fingers.
so what you're saying
After
is
turn 1, I think we're kind of stuck with a crossing our fingers
after.
situation.
So the $3, we move that ship here, and we add Alyssa's ship here. That gives us 3 here, 2 there. Call it good.
And then do we want something for China or no? I mean, the other option is to just open this with Director of Trade to prevent Cascade, but we're not going to use it. Those are our 2 options.
I think we should.
Oh, that's interesting. I hadn't thought about the Director of Trade just like preventing the cascade with.
That's a really good.
It's kind of a short-term play.
It's kind of a short-term play, and then we open China next time. Like, this is why I wanted to open China last time. We were flush with cash,
Yeah.
just to have it open.
I think
Because not opening China is bad.
So the reality is we have $18 here. We're going to need a lot of money in these 2 areas.
Let's figure out what
work
we need in
backwards.
Madras. Yeah, let's
Yeah,
work
okay.
and figure
Yeah.
out what we need in Madras and Bengal, and then
So with Bengal right now we have 5 military presence. Do we think we need more, or is it?
Yes.
I think hiring that is a good
I
idea.
agree with that.
Yeah.
Because we can leave 2 behind.
Yep.
Right, and we're going to probably get an officer, though, don't forget, too. Because there's 4 officers to get put out
Right.
there.
Right. Well, there's
Presumably there's
two
commanderless
officers to put
armies.
out there. Yeah.
Oh, that's true.
Yep.
So if we did this, indulge me here.
Yeah. Yeah.
If we did that, okay, so now we leave 2 behind. That's 5, rolling 4 dice minus 1 for the offense.
Probably
And
6.
you'd probably leave those behind because
Whatever, it doesn't matter.
it does because prizes.
My point is,
I
it
hear
doesn't
ya.
matter from a military
now.
standpoint.
Yeah.
It does not
Yeah.
matter. So, the 4, assuming we succeed there, then moving over to Madras here, probably,
We're going to want the 3 for that.
okay, so there's 3 for that there.
Yep.
Then we, and probably one of the officers, that gives us 6. That's 4 minus 1, that's 3. I think we need at least $1 more here.
We don't get dollars.
Oh,
on
no,
forward.
no, we got to hire. Oh, God. So
Yeah.
maybe that's $4, 4 more.
Right. I think they're going to need an officer and a commander.
Or
I think
maybe
or
2
three.
officers.
They may need 2 officers.
So 3 of them go here.
Right. That way you don't have to spend the extra $1. I mean,
The extra
you're gonna have to
$4.
spend it eventually.
I agree. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I agree.
I think so.
Yeah.
So that takes care of us militarily for those 2.
Right. But then we got to fulfill orders, and we need at least 4 more in each.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Right, because although hold on, if we're putting
Hold
2
on.
ships here, we're going to want 5 here.
that leaves that
Yeah.
We're going to want 5 in Madras
because they're
because it's
crossing a border.
So you're
That
going to roll
makes
4
sense.
dice.
So that would be there. Okay,
So
that
that gives
leaves
us
$2 to play with.
That gives us $2 to put in managers of shipping to get a temporary ship in China. If we, I mean, it's a 1 roll, but that might be worth it.
Well,
A single
2
roll
for 12?
2 for 12
That-
for a 1 die roll.
What
of
happens with China if there's no director of China?
What do you mean?
Like,
because it won't be hired yet.
Oh,
so
it won't happen. Oh, it won't happen.
We're not taking a roll
It
this
won't
round
happen
anyway, so we
because there's
shouldn't
no
put ships
office.
there. There's no director of trade, so we shouldn't put ships there because this person's not going to be hired until next round anyway.
Right, that's a fair point.
Yeah.
Yep. So, I don't think I need the ship then. The other question,
Oh no, because I think we want a third. We want to fill a third order in the south.
well, we've already done that.
so
Yeah.
this ship will go there.
And then
Another ship will come
Alyssa's
in. Yeah,
will come
yeah,
here.
yeah, yeah.
But here's the other thing. If we're gonna have these orders cleared and we're already crossing this border for this, we could spend, say, $1 to get an extra die here, and we could fulfill. But hold on, I'm wrong. The $2 here for a temporary ship
and we could get that
to
4th
get the
one.
3. It's only a +1. I don't know.
Yeah.
Here's the other question. We have 2 there.
Right. So we could have a strength up to 4 because we got to hire the Sikhs.
Yeah.
Right. So that would be 4. We could just
Are we invading
try.
Bombay though?
We could. That way it clears the orders. And if we lose it, but at
Not that
least
big
it
of a
keeps
deal.
it. Can,
Yeah.
So then are you opening China with trade if we're planning on doing that?
That's what I'm thinking, and that allows us to at
To
least
hire
have
it and when it's ready for next turn.
Right.
Right.
That's what I'm thinking. But I still don't. I'm not 100% sure what to do with that.
I wonder if maybe
I think I'd like that actually. We would attack with 4. You could leave 1 behind his defense just in case something happens. No, if you put the extra 2 in, you'd hire this. You would attack with 4. You'd leave
and
1
leave
behind.
one with defense. Oh, I like that idea.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
And you're rolling 3,
Well,
or you could attack with all 5 to get 4 dice. We could figure that out. as we get
I
there.
think attacking with 4 is
I'm good with that.
probably better.
you like that?
I like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Done. There it is. Okay.
All right.
All right.
Now we just need to remember all of this.
Now we'll be good.
All right. Director of Trade comes
They're
in.
saying we would actually hire China as soon as it's created,
Oh, do you?
but not during hiring.
This would be the first time that this happens.
Yeah, we've never actually hired.
Yeah,
China
it's because it's at the beginning of a scenario. So okay.
Rule
I'm
25. They said page 25. I'm sorry.
Okay. Trade in China. Office is created. Da, 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 da. When created, office is hired immediately.
By?
Okay, so hold on.
By
So-
the chairman.
Right. So the question then becomes, instead of do we take the $2
Yeah.
to
I think-
hold on
Oh.
to hire a temporary ship? It's a 33% chance
That's
of making $12.
$12. Instead,
You're
instead,
shaking your head
instead
no.
of a
Why?
instead of a guaranteed chance at 4, basically. Not a guaranteed chance at 4 because we're not putting any money in. I think it's way better.
I
we didn't
think
put
it's,
any.
I think it's better to split it up because it's just one extra die.
Oh, fair. Okay. All right.
So this, this goes to manager of shipping.
So you can buy a
So
temporary
I could buy a
ship in
temp
China.
ship,
Okay.
provided this works.
Yeah, we'll
so,
see.
Okay, I will roll.
Two.
Yep.
Yep.
All right,
Oh.
easy game. All right, so
Small
I
straight.
need the tile that. Thank you.
All right. Chosen by chairman. Consider writers.
I would like it.
I mean, I would like it too, but
Yeah, I mean, I'm just going to throw out that I'm probably the only one that's not making money on shipping this turn, so I would also like it.
I made 0 money last turn.
I'll give you $1.
Ooh, all right. We got a runner. Is this
I
a
too will offer $1.
All right.
And hey, and not only that, but hey, I went the extra mile for
Also-
you. Oh wow, what is that?
Take 2 or less from.
Oh, okay. Well,
Because I kind of have some debts that need paying. And, yeah.
do me a favor, take that and put it up over on top of your. Yep, there you go. That works. Do me a favor. Here, let's. There we go. All right, cool. China, I did my job. I would like to say.
Great
All
job
right.
by you.
So, manager of shipping now.
Yep.
We'll go ahead and.
Oh, wait, no. The director here has one more task.
oh yeah, you need to move.
Oh, right. Can move that.
Yep.
There. Done.
It seems like it'd be a shipping thing, but.
You would think, right? All right. So now I will pay $3,
For Atlas
Yep.
to come back out in the south.
and then the temporary ship.
$2 for
China.
a temporary ship in China.
I don't know why I'm taking the money. Unless we just remember
Other way.
to clear it off.
There you
There
go.
we go.
And that gets spent.
Yep.
Yep.
We're in some shape right now.
All right. Military affairs. Do your stuff.
Believe you can't make yourself a commander, or you can.
Well, I can choose where to put the officers.
I would like to be
We
one
did-
of the.
We
two
did agree
commanders.
that 3
Well,
would
I'm
go
already
there.
the commander here.
Right.
I will willingly volunteer for Bombay.
As would I. Or Madras, actually. Yeah.
Okay.
You know what? I would prefer Bombay.
You would prefer
I would
Bombay.
prefer Bombay.
Okay.
Because he doesn't want to die this round.
No, it's not that. It has to do with money.
Okay.
That's just the
Yeah,
that's honest truth.
yeah, Madras.
You want to go to Bombay.
Yep. And then the other 3 to Madras.
The other 3 to Madras.
And because it's a tie, the first person you put is the.
There's no nepotism rules in appointing commanders.
Yeah.
Okay, done. You could move units, but I think we covered that we're good.
I think we're
right?
in good shape, right?
Because I think Bengal gets us the most.
We are going to attack in Bombay?
Yes.
If not, we should move those.
Yes, we are.
Okay.
Because that's what this
That's what
is
that
going
$3
to be.
because we have no ships. We're not trading there.
So now, President, you or me first.
I'll go first.
Okay, go ahead. You can trade?
All set.
All right, good. Do I get the $3?
Fine.
Okay, done. So we are going to. So now the question is, do I roll 3 or 4 dice?
Correct. I think 4 is slightly
do you
better,
roll
No, 2 or 3.
2
dice.
or 3 dice?
Yeah, we're spending. We're exhausting all of them. Rolling
Yeah.
3 bones.
Oopsie.
I got
Oh,
you.
that's why we want to put the extra $2 in. But
to get a 4th die.
Right.
Yeah.
But
So
it's not.
getting China.
so it's
Getting China's
4
better.
minus 1 is 3.
That's a no.
Edward.
Ouch.
Not catastrophic, though.
Nope. So
You
just
get to
we
stay in
failed.
charge of whatever that is.
Yeah, right. Okay. I got my wish. I can't complain. All right. Done.
General, if you would.
Oh, I would. So I have.
You may have $3.
I may have $3. Okay, great. All right.
I'm assuming that's what we're doing with that $3.
So yes, indeed.
Okay.
It's kind of crappy that there's no real prize here, but
There's $4.
yeah. So
$4 and the open orders.
And the open orders is the real price.
That's the real.
yeah. So yeah. So if we go 2, 3, 4, 5, we'll roll 4 dice.
Yep.
Yeah, 5 minus 1 is 4 dice, and all of those
Leave
are
us.
exhausted.
Leave us with 2.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, you got it.
The real trophy was the friends we made along the way.
That's a no.
God.
It's a no.
Jesus.
Well, we didn't need orders. They're overrated.
Well, I get.
You
try again.
I'm
With
going to
one
say
die?
with 1 die. You have to.
No, it would be both for 1 die.
Oh, it would be both for 1 die.
Yeah, there's.
Good.
I think you have
God.
to. I think you have to. We can die.
Well, hold on. Easy.
company
hold on.
is-
Hold on. I hear you.
Dead if we don't.
It's not because we're going to be able to. Yeah, it's in bad shape.
Ooh,
All right,
could I
that's fine.
get more money at this point?
Yes, you
But
could
then-
hire. You could hire them.
Right.
But then we wouldn't be able to.
Trade, which is the
Trade.
point.
we just had 1 die to trade with.
We might as well have 1 die to open the borders.
I'll give it a try.
Okay, hold on. What are we doing here? You're not hiring them,
No, we're exhausting these 2.
but with the foreign invasion coming potentially, like
We're kind of putting ourselves up to get boned.
if we attack, we succeed. There's a likelihood, a reasonable chance that we are going to lose to the foreign invasion and
no,
immediately
it's just
lose it
the
again.
south.
Huh?
There's only one south side, right? In the double and the
There's the one that has all 3.
3. So there's a 1/3 chance that we lose it to the foreign invasion.
That is a non-trivial thing.
Do you guys know what our expenses are for this turn right now?
A lot.
It's 26.
Seems bad. Well, we
So
have
I
royal
think-
protection.
I think opening
Hold on,
orders.
no. We have royal protection. That's what that's there for. We can avoid any expenses. We don't have to worry about expenses this round.
Right. I think.
Fair enough.
I think it's a 1 die roll to open them and hope, and so that we can still reasonably trade.
But why?
Yeah.
We can still.
Well, why?
We can still reasonably trade in Bengal.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I don't care whether or not we make money this round or not. It
Yeah.
does not matter.
Yeah.
We have the royal protection. The royal protection says
Yeah. Fair enough. All
we
right,
get
so-
out of jail, and then deregulation
deregulate.
happens, and that drops half.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
it's moot.
I like it.
All right.
I'm convinced.
I mean, I don't think it's moot, but okay.
Well, but my point is, by burning these,
yeah. I hear you. I think he's right.
The only other
say it
reason,
again. I just want to hear that one more time.
I
just
think
on
he's
the
right.
record. All right, thank you.
The
All right,
only other
thanks.
reason
All
we
right.
would spend the $4.
I mean, I'm the one who's on the line.
I hear you.
To
But
die,
go
so-
ahead. Craig.
The only reason we would spend the $4 is to prevent a cascade from happening. Hire these guys and try again with 1 die, but that'd be $4 for 33% chance. It's not.
Yeah. Not good.
Well, hold on. If we hired them, just what if? What if we don't bother trading? Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's what's.
If
gonna
we
happen.
hire them for this, that's where we're at.
Yep.
Then we roll 3 dice,
Okay.
2 dice.
2 dice. Yeah. It's not
That
great.
way we leave one behind.
It's not great.
And it prevents the.
You can talk me into that. I think I'd be okay with that potentially, but.
But
What do
the
you-
problem is, again, we're back to the 33% chance of losing it, and then we're back to square one, having wasted the money.
All right.
good.
So we're good.
We'll save the money for next round.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, it hurts me too, right?
Yeah, no, I hear you.
All right, on to Bengal.
That's me.
That's you.
Need $4, please.
I didn't say you're going first.
Oh,
Yep.
go. Knock
Yeah, in
yourself
fact,
out.
it's-
We're trading first.
Okay.
Okay.
yeah, because now we're at a point
Because
where we need to trade.
Oh, that goes that way.
We don't. Again, we don't need to trade. So hold
we-
on. Before you do this, President, just hear me. We're not going to make enough to hit expenses.
I need money. I'm not worried about the company at this point.
Okay. No, okay.
Success.
Yeah.
Success.
There was a 2 right there. Yeah. All right.
All right.
Yeah, return.
Who wants to?
Me.
Okay. What would you like? What would you like to donate to me here?
Well, I mean, I only get $1. I mean,
Okay.
All right.
You'll even get, since you were fast, you'll even get the lower one. Okay.
Not gonna be great this round, but
Yeah, that's true. All right. Sure.
okay. All right. All right.
And now you have, and that was spending 4 of that. So now you have
Yeah.
now you're $4 to get that
And
guy.
did you get your $2 for this? Okay. All right.
And then we're spending $4 for him to hire that guy.
Okay, so we're leaving 2 behind.
Yep,
Bringing 5, which means you roll 4 dice.
we do.
That's your head.
That's
Hey, finally.
Hey.
There it is.
All right. So that is going to be one size, which is 4 plus 6 is 10.
10. That looks like 4 for Ken.
4 for me. Yep.
so dumb.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
And we
6,
need the
7,
tiger?
8, 9, 10,
Yep.
and
Ken's gonna have to.
Oh, tiger. Okay,
can't.
I gotcha. Yep.
It's brown. And okay, actually, that didn't really help. A lot of them were brown.
no, it's a different shade of brown. The other brown.
Yeah.
Duh. It's gonna drive me nuts. There.
Oh, I'm supposed to roll a die to see if I
Yep.
make it through the adventure. Just barely. Woo.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So that was Bengal. Sorry. China is open.
Hey!
Right. It's 11.
1 die?
Oh, did you get your trophy?
No, thank you.
Yeah.
So walk us through trade in China.
Trade in China, I get to roll 1 die per ship in China.
One ship.
And I will increase the balance. We did not get this one, so it'll be just 8
Yep.
per
Per icon. So $4 per icon.
For export icon, I get $1.
Is this may or must?
May, but I'm not spending anything, so
Well, but I mean, you are potentially spending.
Well, the ship dies at the end of the round anyway.
No, but
I could, if I roll a 5 or 6,
there's a 1 in 3
Oh.
chance that your guy dies without retiring. So.
Oh well.
yeah, May. Well, we're gonna do it anyway. I would like the $2.
Oh, well. Okay.
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens. Okay. So we're gonna. All right. Bonuses. If you have $1 in front of you, get it.
$2. Thank you.
1.
2. You should get some enterprises.
I'm good.
All right, revenue. So debts, armies, and ships. Ships. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Armies. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 26.
So this bottoms out.
Now hold on. It's the chairman's discretion.
Right. Would you like to end this game right now?
Yes.
All right. So read it out loud.
If the company would take any emergency loans, the chairman may discard this card to avoid those loans and cancel any remaining expenses. So we still are at 0 in our coffers, but
we owe $16. We would need to take 4 emergency loans.
which we cannot do because we are capped out on debt.
No. Emergency loans
Oh,
would
go
lower our
back.
standing. Right.
Yeah. Which
So we would lose.
Yeah, and the game would end.
Yeah.
I don't think that's great for you. Giving
There
you
you
3 shares. Giving your 3 shares, I do not think that's your goal.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I do have 3 power. That's not enough.
It's only round 2.
It's only round 2, so it's 3 points. so that would be 0 points.
We're not gonna hit company expectations, so that's gonna drop.
Yep.
Oh, hold on. There we go. So that slid from 10 to 8. That's done. Oh boy, not Ken.
Fine.
Good. Roll the dice.
Go ahead,
Right.
Chairman.
You guys will get what you deserve.
2 and 2 west.
Oh, boom!
Look at that. Well done.
There we go. All right.
Wait.
No,
There we
the
go.
problem is the two we know that are coming up.
That is a fact, but no storms.
No
Yep,
storms.
No storms.
All right. So, shall we have some events in India?
We shall.
Wonder what this is.
Oh,
It's a
actually, we
foreign
got it in
nation.
the wrong order. But all right. So now,
Oh, I did.
so we rolled a storm die.
Here. You want 1 pip left, right?
Don't.
Yeah, there you go. Hold on.
After you
All right,
roll.
go ahead.
Oh my God.
Well, no, that's why we hung out. It's not the end of the world.
Well,
It's,
Not good.
Not good for Bombay though.
yeah, fact. All right, Bombay is going to happen first. So here,
We need a 1.
that's
about a
a
six?
6. Okay, so hold on.
No, just get ready.
Yeah. Oh, God. I'm glad this thing's going away, at least. Okay.
That's what
Of
you
all
think.
regions, done. If it succeeds, close all orders. Okay.
Done.
So
oh no,
now,
Cascade.
do me a favor.
Oh, it doesn't cascade?
Huh? It does.
Oh, okay.
So
Sure does.
here's how this works. So let's take our time. We got nowhere to be today. Bombay is going to cascade. So what it should be is we close all orders. If we cascade, we close all orders that are directly connected to it via the black lines. So if
Okay.
you notice, here cannot, here cannot, here can. So we will close that. So Mysore will not cascade again.
Yep.
So that one's done. But now we then will start at the top. Delhi has that one. If not, the northernmost open. So that can be closed. That's okay. Delhi will not cascade. However, not yet at least. Now, Maratha. Maratha is all, so that's going to cascade. And every region can only cascade once. So when this happens, is now Maratha is going to cascade into Bengal. So this one goes away back to its owner, and that one will close. Bengal will not cascade currently. Then Maratha comes down to Hyderabad. It will cascade into others, and we'll do that in a minute, and same with Delhi. So Delhi will cascade. Cascade, hold on. Delhi here, notice the black lines. Cannot, done, and done. So its cascades over. And technically, Punjab will as well, but it can't do anything with it. And these have already cascaded, so those are done.
Yep.
Hyderabad, however, will cascade. So now would come here, which that's going to cascade, but now Hyderabad will close this order. So now Madras will cascade.
It cascades in Mysore.
It gets dead-ended up here, and then it cascades into Mysore, and Mysore will now cascade, but it can't. And that, good news, not everything is closed in India. We still have an open order there. So that is the foreign invasion
great.
for that one. But we still have 2 more foreign invasions to do.
We also have to reset the.
We do.
Okay, so then, place the total level half
Half
Yep.
a 6.
is 3. There we go.
Oh, we have 2 more.
No, place. There was 1. Add 1 more.
Oh, add.
Yeah, add. It's.
Place total tower level.
Oh, you're right. I
Yeah,
apologize.
yeah.
You're right. You're right. You're right. Then there's no region loss there, so we don't need to worry about that.
Okay.
And that's it. So now we go down to Madras.
Yep.
Madras.
Has a defensive
Oh wait,
1.
does the commander say?
No, because
No,
it
because
wasn't an
it-
attack on the company.
Right.
Yeah.
Cool.
4.
Okay.
Okay. So here, not company controlled, it will succeed because 4 is bigger than 1.
Yep.
So therefore, tower level, close all orders, cascade, 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 that dies.
Yeah.
So everything in India is closed.
I need another closed order.
Oh,
the
this
old
is the
last
last
one?
one.
Yeah, well, that's good because they don't need any more.
All right. So yeah, we don't need to worry about that anymore. So we just add a total of 2 total. Done. Now, Chairman, it's yours. So you do it. So real quick.
It's
This
really the
is
commander.
Bengal.
The commander's the one that's at risk.
All
Right?
right, that's fair.
Yeah.
So 2 or less, and we're good to go.
Okay.
Okay.
Ah, very close.
3 to 2, we lose. So
This guy dies
That's going to
without
be
being-
1 tower. You lose trophies rounded down. There goes Ben. Wow, this is ugly. Okay. Region loss. Okay. So, a moment. Go through all the steps for region loss.
Fine.
Commander's gone. Governorship gone.
Did you lose any trophies you had?
Yep.
Yeah.
Unrest is removed. 1 tower level. Close
Yep.
all orders
Yep.
and lower the company standing. 1. Okay.
Great.
Cool.
What's next?
Done. All right. That was one event.
That elephant is not going to win now. Oh, I guess it might still because it's +4, right?
Well, it's not a rebellion. It's just
Just a
It's just
leader, so
strengthened.
he just gets stronger.
Okay. So where are we?
Delhi.
Delhi, and Delhi is there. It is sovereign in a sense that it is the capital,
Yep.
right? So therefore, it just +1.
Cool.
Oh, that was uneventful. Whew. Yo, dog, I hear you need orders open.
All right, so directive trade is going to be important.
Okay. Well, China's open. Okay, Parliament. Let's see some laws.
Oh, hold on. Oh, that's during the upkeep. Never mind.
Okay.
Let's
Go,
see some
flip one.
laws. Oh, this one's not bad. Rider privileges. I need to read it. Players gain an additional $1 for each of their riders placed on an order in India. If the rider craft reform law is in effect, discard it. It's not. If voting on deregulation, add 5 to its initial support. Huh.
Well, I think we're all going to be in support of it, I think.
So that would make deregulation start at a +11.
Okay.
I'm just going to say I don't want that one.
Yeah.
What is it? Gain 1 for each additional rider. Oh.
$1 for each additional rider.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not bad, though.
It's
Why
not
do you
bad.
not want it?
I can't put writers out.
Right.
Oh.
He doesn't hate it. He just doesn't
Right.
love it.
I'm not going to vote for it.
Right.
I'm gonna
And
vote against it.
It starts at -3.
Ah.
I've got 3 votes. He's got 2 votes. You've got.
Oh, yeah. 3. 'Cause it's not
nope.
one of those.
Oh yeah, it's not one of those.
I mean, I'm indifferent. I mean, I have writers out here, so that's an extra buck, it says, right?
Let's see another one. I'm sure there's a
I
better
wanna
one
see
out
another
there.
one.
But here's
Just
the
like-
only thing. Before you flip it, it might be terrible and might be
Right.
a mandatory.
Yes.
It's
All
okay.
right, not our problem. Okay.
It's not even my
Go ahead.
problem. Yeah, see, not my problem. Envoy to China. Envoy to China is worth 5 per export icon. If the office has not been created,
Create it.
create it.
Oh, the irony. Okay.
Rough.
Well,
So this one,
so it makes every one of the opium that isn't opium 5 instead
5
of 4.
instead of 4.
Which currently is worth 0, I would like to point out. Because
but it's still.
I would describe it as fine. This one.
Yeah.
It's not great.
What are your opinion?
I mean,
You
as the
son of a-
superintendent of
Where-
China, I'd probably vote for it. I'm not spending money on it.
Where are you going to point the pointer?
Power anchor, because the other one is tax anchor plus Windows, and I don't want Windows to get taxed.
power anchor, so the anchor moves up. I support this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm good with that.
Okay.
I'm positive with both of those.
What's great is well.
Hold on, he hasn't said
Okay.
he's doing
Oh, I
it.
know. I'm gonna do it.
Yeah? Okay.
Because the other option's unpopular with one person.
Yeah.
There's a third option.
The third option.
I'm just saying, you have the rights.
Yeah. Yeah, that does go discard.
Okay. All right, so we are going to go there.
I will point it to that.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, I'm gonna give it three votes. I have 3 votes to give. Can't see it on camera.
1, 2, 3. There we go. Okay.
It's not one of these, so I only have 3 votes, but I'll give 3 votes for.
1, 2, 3. I'll go 2 for it. 1, 2.
I'll pass.
All right, so it passes.
It
Get a
passes.
trophy.
I got a trophy.
Pass law.
Pass law.
Give me. You know what? Give me that law.
And we'll put it under the China.
Yeah, I think so. I think it makes more sense over here, so we remember it.
Yeah.
Okay, so here. There we go.
Shipyards go above shares there.
There we go. I support this. Okay. Nice.
Yeah, like I said, the other option taxed me $2 and I didn't.
You got your. You did. Okay. Okay. Upkeep and refresh. All right. Raiders come home.
Done.
Wait, are you sure? Okay. Filled orders.
Done.
Okay. Extra ships. Back to the supply. Exhausted officers and regiments. Advance the term marker. That appears
you
to
could
be
take the 1 if you'd like.
I could.
the pink marker. There you go.
Where was it? On 4?
Yep.
Okay.
Term marker goes down to 3.
Okay. So, deregulation. Now, go ahead. Read it.
All right. At the start of a turn, Prime Minister may call a session of Parliament to vote on this law if
Yep.
either standing or dead is on a line space.
They are.
If it's on the star, it must be called.
It is.
The initial support of the law depends on the status of standing and debt. Because we have double stripes, it will start at a +6.
So, double stripe, meaning this is there and that's there?
Yes.
Okay, so it starts in +6 here. Go ahead and leave it down so I can show the camera real quick. There we go. There. Okay, cool. All right.
Oh, we have to pay for our retirement prizes as part of Upkeep.
Oh, you do?
We do.
Right.
Which is why I took the $2
so there's
from
my two.
This is a
Melissa.
buck.
You got it. Go ahead. Let you handle. Okay, all right. So, if the law fails, set it aside. Prime Minister will remain in power and the value of the company's shares is advanced. What that means is normally they're worth a point or minus a point. They would become 2 and 2. If it failed again, it would be 3 and 3. But as it is, it starts at 6. The Prime Minister normally is required to vote for anything passed in Parliament. However, in this case, it is not a mandatory one, but it starts with Prime Minister. And it's a new round. All of these, you have your votes, you have your cash, the whole 9 yards.
Yeah, I can't see anybody wanting this to fail. So I'm just going to give it +3, just to make sure.
3. Alyssa?
Yeah, 3.
I will give it 2.
14.
And I can't.
I
can't
can.
stop it.
I'll vote 2. I'll vote 4.
Okay, so it passes. Okay. So, does it say...
The company loses its trade monopoly. Players may now start a firm.
Okay.
Clear half rounding down of the company debt and place a standing marker on the S space.
There we go.
Flip this card.
All right. So now, debtor's prison is out there.
Yeah.
So,
If the firm fails, if a firm fails, all your shares go there.
right, there you go.
So just don't fail.
Okay. All right. So now, this step is in play because of what we just did, and this step is in play because of that. So now, welcome to what is it, 1810,
Yeah.
right? Essentially?
Just a little earlier and
Okay,
worse.
so that was just a reminder that it was
Yep.
mandatory. That's
Got it. Got it.
Okay, so we move into the London season, starting with the chairman.
Well, I don't want to retire now.
Okay? And you don't.
Well,
You get a cube,
You
though.
get a cube.
And 2?
Yeah,
Three,
because you
'cause
always
the
get a
chairman
plus
adds one.
1. Oops.
Add 1 to the roll no matter what.
Yeah.
Right. Go ahead and roll for Madras as well. Retired. Okay. Alyssa has 2 offices to roll for. Bengal, then China. Bengal? Nope.
Cube?
Got a cube.
Got older.
And China.
Ah,
Bye-bye.
That's one you didn't want.
no.
Okay. Me. We only have these 2, trade and shipping. So, trade.
Cube?
Cube. Cube.
And shipping. Go. That's okay.
No,
It's okay.
yeah, Edward wants that.
Yeah, I'm really okay with that shipping. Finally, get on the board. And Ken, we don't even need to roll for it, but sure, go ahead. Never fails.
Never.
Not even a cube?
Nah, of course not. Bombay? No. Okay.
Those guys are tough.
Yeah, they are. Whew. All right, starting
This
with...
guy's like, why would I retire? I've done literally nothing.
I have sat here and ate really good food.
done
Right,
literally
yeah.
nothing.
Okay, retirements.
I think you should be forced to retire.
That is a really big stack. That's a 3, a 2, a 2, a 2, 1, 1, 1, 0.
Yeah, we're gonna have to send some diplomacy out.
So family actions is where we're at.
No, we are
Oh.
retirements, starting with purple.
Oh,
I elect not to retire.
okay.
Just coming on home.
I elect not to retire.
Yeah, we're broke.
Okay.
Might as well get it.
Well, do I want the big one? I don't think I do. I think I'll just take the 4. So, there.
Which card would you like?
Yeah, that's a good question. Let's see.
Stockbroker looks really
Stockbroker's
nice.
pretty good. If you want the company to succeed, it's nice.
I'm taking percent.
And other players may use this power with your permission.
Right. In other words, what's up?
Yeah.
I mean, it currently is capped out, but that Scottish castle, the window tax sucks, right? It puts me at 3 windows, potentially, but it does give me 6 power. But, yeah, I think I'll take it.
5 power?
5 power.
A max.
You're
of
right, 5.
power.
I apologize. You're right. Yep. There we go.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
And then those go to the clear, right?
I can't remember.
I think
if
they do.
I
Don't they
don't.
clear?
I always clear them.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they clear.
Okay, then I am fairly certain that you were right. Then I believe you, but discard any remaining cards. Y'all are right. Okay, so 3 new cards, please.
Oh yeah. Then.
Oh wow, there have been a distinct lack of blackmail.
There's one. That would
Okay,
just
and stop.
Don't flip it
Face
over.
down.
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
I still have my black.
You do.
Which I'm waiting for the right time.
So what do we have here? Each time a player purchases a workshop or a regiment is added to the army, you take $1. Okay, and remove your opportunity marker. You never get to do it for the rest of the game. You can still gain extras though, and it's cheaper to retire. Okay. All right, family actions. Starting with the chairman.
Part of me wants to, be like, Edward, let me use your power, but I also don't want to negotiate for it. We're not going to hire a bunch of writers. Let's put my officer out. That's a gimme.
Yep.
Um,
There's plenty of writers out there,
yeah, I'm not sure.
despite all the.
I'm not sure I want
losses.
to do more writers, because
Yeah, that's worked out really well, hasn't it?
I'm wondering if just doing a second officer will. Yeah, I think we do 2 officers.
Okay.
So we need all of the military might.
Man.
Officer.
What you thinking? You got a handful of cards that aren't yours.
I
feels
2 of
like.
them.
Oh, okay.
The way you're holding them, it looks like they're
Yeah.
not yours.
What do I want to do? I mean, I only have $1, so my options are limited. I mean, are you looking to help this company succeed, or are you going to seek a share?
Am I going to seek a share? Am I going to seek a share? The shares are going to come out. There is a reasonable chance that I'm going to seek a share. The problem is we need ships too, right? We need everything.
Yeah, we're going to have to take debt. There's going to be a lot of shares available.
Yeah. Am I going to seek a share? That's a good question. All right, so we get an officer, if you want.
Yes.
Seek a share. I don't know. The writers, not really. Shipyard. Yeah, I think I probably will.
If I gave you that for
Absolutely.
your power?
Yeah, I'm
Right.
good with that. So your nepotism? Yep.
So you're seeking a share.
I am seeking a share.
Which, coincidentally, was exactly what I was going to ask for. That's the going rate for it. You are correct.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't matter which spot I take here.
Do you wish to enlist an officer?
Oh, yeah, I should probably do that. I feel like eventually there's going to be some military there may be some military action this year.
There's my share for £1.
Oh, you should put on the share one, not the.
Oh, I apologize. Oh, fair. And then I will also.
Ooh, so many
Oh, no,
officers.
your bead. You should put on the share.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Good looking out. Yeah, officer. Yeah, you're right. Ken, what you doing?
I'm gonna buy a shipyard.
Yeah.
Yeah, shipyards are good too.
They are important if you're starting a firm. I'm starting a firm. So
Really?
yeah,
Okay, that's interesting. I was going back and forth whether I was starting a firm or not.
I'm happy to looking for investors.
All right, so firms for the first time. So a moment. Here we go. The firms phase. So players can form a firm, invest in a firm, acquire ships if you already have a firm, hostile takeover, and merge firms. So right now, it's just a question of, do you wish to start a firm? If you do, you have two options. You either flip over a workshop or a mature share. Now here's the thing, and we're going to do this so we don't forget. Those will come into play.
Yep. But in the turn they come in, they're not available.
They're not available.
That's
so
right.
It's moot right now because we all have them. So a share can turn into flipping this over to the firms, and there's no order in which we do this. You just do it.
Yep.
So, I mean, but for just a little bit of, like, we're streaming this, right? So, Ken, you've already said you will, so
I am
you go
going
ahead.
to. I'm going to do it. Yep.
All right. So, the workshop, I assume, is what you're using.
Well, I can use both, and I probably will.
So, there's the workshop.
Yep.
Then your 2 cubes. One goes on to the value of 1.
My family action this time is a shipyard. Okay. One goes on to the value of 1.
And the other is at the 0 on the
Oh, right.
track.
Yep.
Down there.
On the free retirement. That's right.
Okay. You get 5 quid into the London Treasury, which is the bottom left.
Yep.
Good.
Seeking investors, looking for folks who are interested.
So to invest is with the consent of the firm manager,
Yep.
either a workshop or a company share. The company can have a total of 10 shares, right?
You should have a share in there, right?
Yes, one from supply because you have 1 share. So up to 10 pieces in there, and the company gets $5, just like
If you are taking your guy out of court of directors, so there'll be 3 shares in there,
Yep.
then I will also invest.
I will. Yeah, I will do that. Yep.
So that's another 5, and the workshop is going to become a share over here. Now, the reason we're doing this for a couple of reasons. If you are an investment in a firm, you get a bonus retirement during the London season, but you will not get a card for it, but it does count as total paid.
Can I tempt you to move your ship into the firm?
Do you
Right.
have to buy it, or you have to buy it? But you can buy that list when it's. Do you
Okay.
do that now, or do you do that during shipping? I forget how that works.
I think you do it
Firms
during the
phase.
firm
Fit ships, receive investments, and merge.
Okay, so yes, you can buy Atlas.
So if I'm fitting this ship, and that costs how much? 1? How much is
3.
it?
3.
3.
3.
Okay.
You should have 15 in there, so you should have another 5
Okay.
because you got mine.
Yep.
And then if you want to fit Atlas, I think it also costs 3.
Okay.
I'm considering it because that's too.
Well, let me ask you, Greg. If I start a firm, would you be interested in investing?
It's interesting because it means the company is going to have a hard time making money because we only have 2 company ships.
What makes you think the company's going to have a hard time making money, Greg?
I mean, everybody's going to have a hard time making money?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I didn't win earlier. But I am going to put an officer out.
Yeah. It'd be silly not to.
Sort of would. It's only money for the company.
Huh. Or do I double down with the company?
How much would I stand to make if I put a share into Ken's company?
Right now, it's worth minus a point. So it will. Let me go ahead and do this.
Right.
Currently, it's worth, and it's total number. So until it reaches value 5, they're worth half a point each.
Right.
Okay.
What we're hoping is that we'll eventually be able to fill 3 orders per turn, which
To get cash, but here's the thing: if
Right.
orders ain't open, it don't matter.
Right, so
firm ain't doing nothing either.
the military
Is going to have to do all the work.
is going to be doing some work. Yeah.
We're going to have to go.
Right, which means you can't rely on Bombay.
Correct.
Correct.
You can rely on Madras, and if you put me as the Army of Bengal, then you can rely on that doing what you want to do too.
That's right.
Yep. Or me. I mean, currently, because
What is this for?
I'm going to invest in your company.
You would like to invest?
I would like to invest.
Okay, I'll take it.
That investment is probably good because there's a chance that he's not going to make a ton of money this round. So
Right.
So
Having some money in the coffers for next round is good. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's one I was like, you're going to...
well, I wish you would have waited because I would have considered opening the firm.
I wouldn't want your firm.
Why?
Because Ken's already got 2 boats easy, and you're going to have to buy your own boats from yourself. I don't have to think about it. Ken's got money to spare.
Plus, I mean, you're kind of not like that's a stack.
Yeah.
Yeah. And because he's the commander of military affairs, it makes it easier to be like, I kind of know where he's going to put his money.
The extra retirement is nice.
I mean, you could join the party in
Yeah,
Ken's.
no.
I'm also pretty much guaranteed to lose chairman spot next round. Like, that's going to happen.
If you roll a 3,
Yeah.
so
Yeah,
2 and 3 chance,
I'll
right?
go ahead and invest, Ken.
Okay. I'll allow you to come on in. I mean, I get to choose.
Yep.
Yeah. And right now,
So-
you get 50. The company gets 50% of whatever profits you make.
Yeah.
So it's still
Still good.
fine
Still
for you.
good for me. Yeah. Okay. Love it.
So I
Then-
don't think
then you
anyone else
company.
is starting a firm, correct?
Not right now.
Not
Okay,
unless I
we're
wanna
done with
lose the
firms.
chairmanship.
Okay, hiring.
All right.
All right,
Manager shipping.
So chairman chooses writers.
Yeah.
All right. Edward, take your guy out of.
I would like him to. I would. A moment.
You're going to become the president of Madras if you stay there.
Right.
So I'm not going to give you an option. Take him out of Madras.
Okay. Madras is consider writers. So, oh, sorry. Thank you. Writers and governors within that presidency. So I choose, but there aren't. Now, if you do that, if you want to roll this back, we're not going to have a president.
The chairman.
Chairman
acts.
runs it.
Okay, never mind.
But the chairman cannot. There's
Profit,
there's
right,
something that you can't do. I want to say the chairman cannot give money to the commander.
Let me
Wouldn't
double
be
check
great, but-
this.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
I think there's a restriction.
Vacant president. If a president is vacant, the chairman will decide the order, commander, and governor.
Yeah.
A chairman acting in this way cannot approve local alliance purchases or take the trade action.
I will take that back.
I thought you might.
Yeah.
So how about this one?
Yep. That seems good to me.
There we go. And might I suggest that?
That's optimal choice.
Okay. All right. Now, here is going to be purple by default.
Oh, yes, it is.
Because literally, nepotism doesn't matter. It's the only writer left.
Yep.
Well, that worked out for him. Okay. Done.
Chairman.
So for sure, 3 dead.
I would.
Oh,
I
by
would
the way-
love to see how you get out of this with less than 4 dead.
So hold on real quick, y'all. Hold on. So here, back that up.
These
do
don't
that.
move down
No,
yet, right?
they do at the end of the family phase.
Oh.
Do they?
That's why, yes,
I thought they
because
moved
that
at the end of the-
no, because otherwise, why flip them over? Because they're not actually in there. So this actually goes to there.
I thought they moved to London season. I
No.
thought you had to wait a whole round.
No.
No, you are incorrect.
Okay.
That is correct. I know this is right, but
Yeah, it even says family actions and company shares.
yeah.
Okay, there you go.
So yeah, thank
Okay.
you. Yep, that's right.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I thought we were just waiting for the firm phase to end before we.
Yeah, no.
No, so that's why they're flipped over like that before the firms phase.
Yep.
So now they're actual real shares.
Okay, so the net went
there we
down
go.
to. So I.
So here,
So starting with 3 for sure.
Starting with 3 for sure, we cannot not do 3. Would either of you give me permission to do more?
let's work our way backwards first.
I have to choose this.
Oh yeah, as part of your firm phase.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yep.
And choose how much money you're doing.
And yeah, correct. Thank you. So what he's doing is he's choosing which. He might hobnob because there's a chance that these aren't open. So before we discuss anything, he has to choose and how much
Yeah.
money he's going to allocate to it.
I'm flush.
So 5? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Which gives you 5
hold on
dice.
one
Because there's no border.
That's right.
There we go. There. We'll do that. Cool. All right. Okay. So now we discuss this. Bombay. I mean, I think we start. I think we focus on this.
You owe
first.
$3 there when you bought Atlas off the ship.
Oh, it goes here.
Oh, yeah,
Right,
yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
It
You
comes,
bought it from the company.
right.
Yeah.
There you go. Thank you. All right. Cool. Bengal.
Bengal, I mean, we have to. I mean, we have to open orders, right? We have to
Right.
invade. We want to trade. It is by far the most lucrative trade. It's 11
Plus the China.
plus
right,
plus
which is
the double,
another 10.
which is another 10.
At
Yeah.
least.
So that's like 21 for the company.
That is massively important.
That
No.
gets decided at the end.
Yes,
Yeah.
that gets decided by military affairs.
Yeah.
It's
So
not there
hold
yet.
on. Yep.
Oh, I thought it was just once there was a vacancy, it was.
So there's
My bad.
5 minus 1 is 4.
I think we spend at least 4 there.
I agree to where we keep 2 in reserve. Well, at least the foreign invasion is gone.
Yeah. So I think we leave, and we probably want another officer there.
Yeah.
I agree. So maybe we could leave 2 behind. If we left 2 behind and we have another officer that lets us roll 5 dice.
Okay.
And that feels pretty strong, provided that he puts. I mean, he has no incentive in helping that. Well, he does because he needs orders.
he needs
open.
orders.
I need areas open.
You do.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So there's that. So that looks like, Chairman, $4. It sounds like.
Yeah,
And then you want 4 for trade. Because we're not crossing the border.
So that's going to be 4 there with $1 back, and then
4 for trade.
4 for trade, right?
That's
yeah, 4 for
reasonable.
trade.
okay.
I mean, that's the.
Well, I want to hear it.
It
from-
says, yeah.
I would like the director of China to be able to. Oh, I don't need money for that. I just need ships for that.
You need ships.
You got
Look,
3, so you probably 2 more gets you a permanent. Right?
God, that's.
Yeah.
And then
What's
probably
this?
at least 1 for China. Probably at least 1 temporary.
Yeah, I don't disagree to that.
I mean, if you honestly, 70% is way better than 56%. If you spend 2 temporaries, I mean, it's
Yeah, I'm agreeable to that.
so that is a permanent and 2 temporaries right there.
Yep.
That is for shipping.
Yep.
Grab those, if you would. Potentially, right?
Potentially. Director of Trade should get some amount of money just so they can open up like
A single
Bombay.
order in Bombay.
No,
to
it'd be the
prevent-
whole. It'd be the whole.
No,
Yeah,
they
just
open
one order.
They open
Just
one
one order?
order.
Yeah.
Just.
But it protects you from all
Cascades.
Well, I mean, to be fair.
Well, no, if we're going to open the other stuff. So hold on. I
That's
still
true.
think we work backwards. Madras here.
Needs more money.
Needs more money.
I mean, okay. So right now, Madras is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 minus 2 is 3 dice.
One of these, which they can already afford, is
5 dice.
5 dice.
Yep.
Okay.
And so you need $2
money to trade.
Well, and do we leave anything behind? Any defense?
Well, that's the thing. And if we leave, you'd be rolling 4 dice and leave 1 defense.
Well, or
And you're gonna get other officers.
4 dice
that's
and 1
fair.
defense. I
So
think
the
that's right,
3,
yeah.
okay, and then how? So that leaves $2 for trade.
We can add the. We can just.
Okay, so there's that. Bombay, is Bombay doing anything?
Well, if we open an order, Bombay can trade, but I mean, it's one of those.
But
There's no ships, so Bombay's not
So
trading.
no. So then no, probably not, right?
No, I don't think Bombay does anything.
So now the question is, Director of Trade, do you want us to open an order? Because if so, you're going to have to break bread, which means 1 more loan.
Yeah, now I'm thinking maybe we don't need the loan because now. Do we get a loan just to open an order in Bombay?
Just to protect ourselves from Cascade. I mean, you could give the Director of Trade like $3 and put 2 more in Madras so that you can be more likely to get this trade.
Yeah. I think that's probably the wiser thing to do.
Okay, so 1 more loan.
1 more loan.
I'm not in this, but
Alyssa's
fine.
Yeah.
yeah, okay.
So
Oh no, so split it up.
Yeah.
3 and 2 more in Madras.
2 in Madras.
Okay.
Okay. Done?
Done.
Okay. Director of Trade, no pressure.
No pressure.
No pressure.
I mean, this is the least important of all the rolls that we make, but it'd be nice.
It's a waste of $3. That's
There it is.
Got it. Oh, there it is. Yep.
Hey, China or India is open.
India is open for business.
Open for business.
Woo, it's gonna be great. Director of Shipping. We putting these out in China?
That's fair point.
Yeah.
Those can't be used for emergency shares. That's fair point.
Oh, until we get around to upkeep.
He's going to China? Is that the game plan?
Yeah, that's the game plan.
It's
It's
actually
Edward's
up with
call,
that word.
but
It is Edward's call. That is the game plan, though.
Okay.
All right. Now this is the fun one.
Okay.
I would like to be the commander of Bengal.
I would also like to be the commander of
I would
Bengal.
also like to be the commander of Bengal. I mean, I don't think you can give it.
okay.
I don't think you can give it to Edward.
Why? Why can't you give it to me?
Edward has $5. That's the only reason he can't give it to Edward.
Would you like $1? I can give you one of it for Bengal.
I'm listening.
I mean, I can also give you $1.
Well, I offered. Well, that's in.
I mean, I cannot give you $1. I have no bucks.
All right, I'll do it.
Okay, thanks. Okay.
That's interesting.
Which means I can't put myself here because then I'd automatically have to.
I mean,
do
you
that.
totally could.
No, if at any point I have more officers,
No, no,
what
no.
she's saying is,
I
you
could, I
you
could,
totally
I can put
could.
you over.
Yes.
Yes, I get it. So I'm going to move these.
seems reasonable.
Yeah.
I'll put this one here. I'll put this one here. I'll put this one here.
Yeah, I think that's.
Where did you want this one to go?
So,
That's not me.
hold on. One,
Oh, where
two,
did you want this
three,
one to go,
four,
Greg?
five,
Madras
six,
would be
7,
great.
8. Hold on 1 second. 8, and it was going to be hiring this. 9, 10. Mm-hmm. That seems excessive. But that's good. That way we have a sizable army.
We could find Hyderabad.
I think we have a chance to do more than one military action.
Yeah.
Potentially, yeah. Yeah.
Well, that's coming from Bengal, though, so it'd be going into.
Yeah, going into Maratha.
Yeah.
Going to Madras, so.
Yeah, I think Madras is probably where we want the extra juice.
And
Okay,
because it's a tie, nothing changes.
that's right.
I think you'd go into.
I would request that I get
I'll
to
let
go
you go
first.
first.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, we're done. All right, how about
Well
you?
done. Good- no,
All
good job by you.
Good,
Okay.
Good. All right, good. All right, cool. All right, Madras. We're going to go ahead and let the military handle
I
this
think
to
that's
start,
probably good.
and we'll give you the £3 to hire the Nizam.
Okay, great.
Okay, done.
All right, so
Probably want to use the Nizam.
for
Oh, you don't want to use me?
5. So that would let me
5.
roll 3.
Right, -2.
That would let me roll 4.
do. Oh, if you're thinking about doing a second. Oh man, doing a second though with this leaves us thin because
does.
then we're only rolling. Realistically, we want to keep 2 back. I feel like 2 is the reasonable number, right?
Right. But yeah, but then I mean, you always
You could
roll
roll
the
one
die.
die.
Yeah, rolling one dice.
I mean, I'm not the commander of the army.
Or I could keep 1 back and roll 2 dice for a chance at a lot of profit. All right, we'll do this one first.
All right, so that's 6 minus 2, which is 4
4
dice. Okay. So all of these are exhausted, right?
Yep.
There we
Lots
go.
of successes.
All right. So Madras
Covered ourselves in
falls.
glory.
So this goes away. This is going to be $8 for the company. Check that, not for the company. I apologize.
No, those are for you.
8. That is
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then how's it distributed? 7.
No,
You don't get
you don't
them
get
both.
to choose.
Yeah.
What?
You do not get to choose the order that the.
Well, it's got to go in
Well,
some order.
There you go. Hold on.
No,
So
it
it's
just
going
got
to
made
be 8.
easier.
Yep. 1, 2,
I get
3,
no-
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I don't get money.
So
No,
that's,
the Nizam gets some, though.
no, they
No,
don't.
they don't. You got it. They already got paid.
Oh.
You have to roll.
Okay.
1, 2,
So
3, 4,
commanders.
5, 6, 7, 8.
No, the Nizam get money.
Yeah, they get money.
Okay.
I thought they didn't.
Every counter.
There it is. Everybody that participated and survived, first give yourself 1 for the commander, 1 for every officer.
So my officer does go first.
Then clockwise, the next player.
Right. So
Oh,
it's,
okay.
Yeah.
After paying players goes their regiment and local alliance. You're right.
Right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
So Ken for 3 and
4 for me and
4 for Ken and 3
3
for
for Greg.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, I don't hate that.
Yeah.
I do.
Worked out great.
Take a trophy. Open all the orders.
I need.
Alyssa. We need the turtle. Governorship.
Temporarily.
So it seems we are stubborn. Okay.
Think about how much. Oh, I guess it's still only. You'd have the opportunity to do this.
That's the reason to go to hide to the bad.
We're gonna try it. Go with.
Right.
We'll go with 3.
So
Roll
2 dice?
2 dice.
Watch your head. All right.
Yep.
Success. Wow, that is massive. Okay.
Well, especially
So-
because almost all that money
Right. So that's $11
either goes to you or evaporates.
It's
One.
pretty much 4.
2.
No,
Well, that's 8.
Yeah, Ken gets
8,
$3.
9, 10, 11. He gets
Yeah.
$3. Yeah. And get a trophy. And we need the sword with the Q.
the
Got
green,
it.
The green one.
The green one. Yeah.
The
There
un-
you go.
Okay. And we've still got 1 power left over in case somebody attacks. It's gonna be fine, guys.
It's fine.
Yeah. Fine, he said it would be.
Rebellion's
All right.
Not on Madras, so it's
So Madras now,
theoretically.
as the governor,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, as the president, we
Trade 'em
will
up.
attempt to trade for our 2 ships.
Okay.
Now, I think it'd be worth crossing the border.
First.
12.
Yeah,
Yeah,
4
that's
dice for
fair.
12 instead
so yeah, I'm
5 dice
do
for
I
9.
spend it?
Yes.
Oh,
Roll
yeah.
4 dice.
Roll 4 dice.
All right.
Easy.
Are there more
Easy call.
dice in the tray?
No.
Yep.
Got
Easy
it.
game. All right, so that's going to be 2 orders for 12
No
for the
riders.
company.
And they're just fake riders.
Yep.
So you get
Yep.
you get $3.
I'll take it.
$2.
Oh yeah, well for
$2,
the
$2,
fill, because
sorry.
1
You-
per. I'll take it. Just saying, I did my job.
Yeah.
I was a successful and prolific president who gave the commander the support
Great
that
job.
she needed.
Great job.
there to lead the army.
She
and,
crushed it, by the
she
way.
Did. She really did.
Great job by her.
Okay.
I mean, not so great for the people in India, but
Oh, wait a
really
minute, wait a
impressive
minute.
by her. Mm-hmm. What's up?
Where are you shipping?
Oh, East.
Cool.
I don't.
That matters because
so.
you're supposed to roll for initiative.
Yeah.
Okay. Technically, yeah. Okay. Yeah. For East, right?
Oh, right. So I should have done that to begin with, right?
No.
No, you
it's
do that right
when
now.
we get to that region. So
Okay.
you did
But
that
you're supposed
right.
to reveal it once we get to whichever.
Yeah.
one.
No. Yeah. Which
Yeah.
we just got to it. So hold on. Back up. Take one trophy token for each level of the tower.
Oh, we've been playing that one.
We've been playing that
Oh.
wrong from the get-go. Yeah. So good call,
That makes sense.
Jivko. Appreciate that. Thank you. All right. Yeah. Good call. All right. So first off, do we do?
First off, he's got to roll his 5 dice for initiative.
what?
For
5
initiative.
days for initiative.
Oh,
This also helps me see whether I have a success, right?
yes. How many successes?
Right. 0.
Wow. Yep.
Good investment.
All around. Clearly.
That's why we still got $14 in the bank, friends.
So that $5 goes away. Okay.
Well,
So,
Good for the company, though.
That was bad. That was bad.
Miss President.
Yep. You have $4 to hire one of the local alliances.
Okay.
that
So
one.
there. Yep.
Well, either one.
So now, what do I have here? So I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I would request you just send me and a bunch of regiments on the first one because I have no cash. They just cashed in.
I had barely cashed in.
Why does it matter whether it's you and Reggie? Because everybody gets paid. Like, why does it?
Oh, that's true. okay.
So, but as requested,
Yeah.
of course. 1. Interesting.
Right, we wouldn't get paid if you...
Yeah, y'all don't get paid if you don't
But
go.
then-
Well, so there's 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And two regiments. So we roll 4 dice.
No, I know, but I mean, I don't want to be a hateful.
That's not
Commander.
hateful. And then you send them on the next one to
Oh, I see what you're saying.
or to Delhi and clear both these out at one swoop.
Yeah, we're not going to.
They're both 2.
Huh?
They're both,
both
2.
two.
They're both 2. It's not overextending.
There's no path from.
Well, that's
Delhi.
3 fights. That's what I mean.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm sorry.
Right.
You can't go over this
Yeah.
border. That's right. Never mind. I thought you can, right? It's not a line.
I don't know how it works.
I thought it had to be by the lines.
I think
For-
it's just a
We've
border.
never actually tried that particular thing before.
We have
'cause
not. So,
historically, Bombay has been a stronger military presence than is in this game.
President's home region, any region associated with the presidency, or any region that shares a border.
yeah, so you could.
So you could, yeah. Okay.
So, I
Yeah,
mean,
we
that's
don't
the second
follow
round.
trade routes.
Yeah.
So
that's the-
okay, that right there is a total of 3.
And I think if you send 2,
Hold on, that's 5. Just give me
Yeah.
a second.
So 4
So
dice.
that's 4 dice. That feels like the important one. And then if I were to do 4, see,
3 dice to take
that.
or 2 dice
Yeah.
to try to take either one of those. But I think it's still worth it. I mean, if you fail, you fail.
Yeah, but
It's important to get Bengal, and this one's good, but not as important. If you
Right.
if it
So
fails,
rolling 2 dice is good. I mean, you pick up another export, right?
I know, PM, that's fine. All right, so I will go ahead and do this for the first one. So that's 3, 4, 5, minus 1. We're looking at 4 dice, please.
Oh my God.
Better luck next time.
Wow.
Good thing you have a reserve.
yep, you can just keep on trucking.
You got to try it again.
Yep. So
But you're only rolling 3 dice this time.
You could roll 4.
I could
could.
roll
5.
4.
Oh, you could.
We're gonna throw the whole kit and caboodle.
Yeah, I think that's
at it.
probably wise.
Yeah, I think so. So.
Nope.
Kidding me.
Great job by you.
Why are we allowing you to touch dice?
Hold on a moment. Here's your die.
It's
Can you have your die?
Oh yeah.
I live.
You
It
live.
lives.
You
We
live. All right. So
So yeah, you usually sacrifice.
it's unbelievable.
on the bright side, no real exposure over there since we don't rule anything.
And hey,
Don't worry about trading.
Hey,
A little
hey.
extra money for next turn.
No, you know what?
saying?
You could have that to buy some defense.
I think we save it. What do you need defense?
Oh, we don't need defense.
Yeah.
You didn't take it over, so
Yeah.
whatever.
Here's another question. I have $4 there.
You can't. You can't
You
do
get
anything with it.
2 strength
I
and roll 1
I
die.
can roll 1 die.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can. Why can't I?
He could spend $4
I have to
on.
let you.
Right. Well, you just said I had $4 to buy a.
Yeah, that was as a joke.
That was a joke.
As a for real? No.
That is
But
so.
for play.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wow.
Oh. I was like, what do I need these for?
What? Agreed.
Sorry, Matt. Yeah, I know. This week has not been good for me for rolling dice.
Yeah.
Hold on. What are we doing now?
Oh,
So we're sitting on this.
Yeah, I think we. Yeah, apparently yes.
Do we get $5 or not $5 is the question.
Okay. So no, that would be $5. You're right. No, 10.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, hey, $10 per.
So 3 dice.
Good job by that.
Was it $10
By that
per or
lady.
$10 total?
3 dice, $10 total.
You would get 3. The company would get 10.
Nope.
But not happy.
But you failed anyway, so.
Yeah. So never mind.
Woo!
It wasn't a catastrophic. That might be it.
I think we might get a
it's game
game.
time.
I think we might get a game day out of this.
Yeah.
It's only 1 o'clock.
Hey,
So that was
hey,
showing
we got
bonuses. Get your money.
I get $2, or I get $1 now.
Oh, yeah, I get $1 as well.
You get anything over there?
No.
Okay.
Oh, actually, hold on. Expenses aren't being paid just yet. Play any time on a turn before company expenses are paid. Play 1 die for each of my office holders. Just 1.
2.
2. Lower the company balance equal to twice the highest roll and take that much from the bank.
Jesus. $4.
Okay.
That's-
You got a buck?
I do.
Little extortion for embezzling.
I just have a feeling something's not going to end up super well.
Okay, so here we go. Debts, armies, and ships. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
This is
Yeah.
14.
All of that.
Yeah.
21.
27. Minus 8 is
27.
19, and
So back 3.
4. 19 is 4.
It is 4. Game's over. Wow.
Wow.
Company failure?
Okay, yep. Wow.
That's why I took the money now. Maybe I can use it, but
No, I don't think you can.
all right.
No retirement.
Chairman,
yeah.
throw it up there at the law, and here, just put it down so
Oh.
Come on. No, at the law, up top. Parliament exposed. Lower each player's score by 1 victory point for each of their past law tokens. Then the Prime Minister lowers their score by 2 points. Okay. All right.
Rough
So
draw.
now...
Rough draw.
Wow. Okay, so we go into final scoring. So each of these is going to
minus 1.
lose 1 point.
Go back to.
Yellow goes back
1.
1. Thank you. And 2. Okay, done.
Then each of these will also lose 1 point.
Yeah, so yellow back 1, purple back 1, blue back 1, red back 2.
Crushing it right now.
Okay, then, what round are we in? We are in round 3. Round 3 is right there, so the most power. So, based on this, that's 2. I have 4 power.
I have 3.
I have 4,
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 power.
right? Am I right?
I have
so that's 1, 2,
1,
3, 4.
1.
1.
All right, so Greg gets
3
3 points. Yellow gets 1. And then score shares, workshops, which done. Nobody has a
All the
face-up
workshops are
workshop.
flipped over.
And company failure, Kurt. Right.
That's it.
That's it.
Ken wins.
Ken wins with
Ken wins.
2.
Well, that was the longest
You're
17.
welcome, India.
It's not even. Oh, boy.
Greg's chairmanship will be long remembered for something.
Oh, wait.
What?
It's not 1 per.
Oh.
Emergency loans. Oh, you're right. It only drops 2. So back it up. Oh, hold on.
Oh.
There we go.
No. We have to take.
We have to take 4. No, so for the first one it goes back 1, for the second one it goes back 1, for the third one it goes back 2, and for the fourth one it goes back 2. I think
Okay,
that's
so
what it says.
we're done.
So we less than expectations. We would go back 1, and then we'd have to take 3. We'd go
Yeah.
back 2.
Well, no, we still have to take 4 loans for sure.
Yeah.
Because we were
Read the
16.
actual
Yeah,
rules.
here we
We're
go.
minus
For
19
emergency loans.
once we
hold
paid
on.
here.
Right, so we're here after failing expectations.
Yeah.
Nope. A moment.
And you have to pay your
Oh, you owe yours, yeah, as well.
Oh, sure. Which we have plenty of money for, but it's 7? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay, emergency loans. If the company cannot pay its expenses, to be clear, we were $16, 19 short. So indulge me. We're 19 short.
Yep.
Emergency loans must be taken to cover those expenses. For each emergency
Because
loan,
it failed.
we failed to meet expectations, it drops 1.
Yeah.
Okay. For each emergency loan taken, move the company debt marker 1 space to the right and add 5 to the company coffers.
So that's the
If
most
the
we can
company
do.
debt marker is already on the rightmost space, you still take out emergency loans, but you don't advance the company debt
Yeah.
marker further.
Okay.
Do this until all expenses have been met. Emergency loan advancements of the company debt marker do not incur expenses during the game turn. Finally, set the company balance to 0. Lower the company standing 1 space to the left if 1 or 2 emergency loans were taken this turn. Lower it 2 spaces if 3 or more were taken this
Oh,
turn.
wow.
So here's the only issue. If we lose a single region during this event in India,
Right.
that's game over.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Right.
All right,
Versus
so but
only-
we do need to reset this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were rolling for
We're all at 4 except for Edwards,
Edwards
at
at
2.
2.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. No worries.
right.
So let's.
Well, the way I'm rolling, let me roll the storm die.
Yeah. No,
mean-
we're gonna pass it around.
Right. All right.
Two
2 in the
less.
west. All right. No storm. So we got 2.
Oh, and
coming
the
over
company
here.
debt's at 0.
What?
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
Standings at
Okay.
0.
All right. So the event. Go ahead. We
Turmoil.
have turmoil. Okay. In Bombay. Oh, here we go. There is an open order though, so we close
Close
it.
it.
That's it.
Yep.
Cool. That's
And
one.
now
And now 2.
Turmoil. In Maratha.
in Maratha.
Which cascades?
Okay, so cubes. Pretty sure everything's going to close again.
Yeah, so Hyderabad closes now.
So that cascades to here and closes that,
Yep.
Cascades to here, which cascades?
which comes down to here, which this cascades to this one.
And then it cascades up to Hyderabad.
Yep, and which then cascades and closes that, which means we have a region loss.
No.
No, it just
no.
closes it.
It just closes it.
You're
Yeah,
right.
we're not going to have a region loss.
You're right. We're not.
And then, yeah.
Yeah, and nothing else happens. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, God.
That was the events in India. Parliament, you're right.
Wow.
Zamindar taxes. All governors add 1 die to their dice pool. Failed administer actions. Place 2 unrest instead of 1. If the governor general is in play, they earn an additional $3 as part of their bonus for a successful govern action. But failed govern actions place 2 unrests in each region instead of 1. I don't think literally anyone cares about this, but if I put it out, people might try to vote against it just to fail it. So, ship subsidy. As extra action, after taking any family actions, you may buy a shipyard.
That seems good. Okay.
Yep. Fitting player ships now cost $2 for the manager of shipping and for private firms.
Okay, so it's cheaper.
It would go onto a tax. The nearest one is either window tax plus hats or shares. I'm probably going to put it to shares if that happens. It starts at -3. And it's a share one, so you can add your 4 thing. I think this is good for everyone. I don't think this hurts anyone.
Well, the tax isn't great.
You and I pay. We'll pay the most, but I think because we're paying equally, it's not super harsh. I'll even pay. I'll
Which
cover
ones?
your taxes.
Which one's this? This
The
one.
top one.
Yeah.
So
Right,
So this
discard
is
the
not.
bottom one.
So this one is not. Well, This one's not one of these, so I get my.
No. It would go to a share.
Oh, I see.
It would go to the share or a hat. Either way.
Okay.
So no matter what, you're getting your 4 votes.
Yeah.
If that happens, and it passes, I'll cover your taxes.
Okay.
In fact, just to be sure.
No, you can keep that.
Okay.
All right, so you are put the other one out.
You're running this
Discard
one?
it.
So it starts at -3.
Starts at -3.
7 votes against.
What?
Why would you do that?
The game's ending next round. I want the Prime Minister power.
Okay.
We literally have 0 money. We cannot take that. We have no money. We have $4 for the company to run.
Cool. But do put it +3 up. I do have to vote for it.
1, 2, 3.
There you go.
I have 2 votes. Doesn't matter. I don't think so. I will abstain. Present.
Oh, wow.
Or you think it should pass?
I mean, I'd be fine for it to pass. I don't really care.
I mean, it's
No,
cheaper, but
There's just no point to it passing. Like, literally, this company ends next round.
not necessarily because we can take loans. We can seek shares on our turn.
How many votes did you put in play?
7.
7. It's at -7 right now.
-7. Didn't it start at -3?
Yeah.
Oh, so it was at -10. I see.
And he
So I'd have to spend how much to become the leader of the opposition?
7. 8.
8.
8 votes.
So 3.
Plus $5.
I have a lot of money, so that's not such a big deal.
Do I lose my past law tokens?
If
If it fails, you
If
lose
it-
half.
you lose half.
I'm okay with that.
Right. Yeah, so I'm going to, yeah, I vote, I abstain.
I don't think it's worth 5. I'll hold off. I'll just pass. Actually, I'll vote for it. I'll put 3 votes towards it.
Yeah, that does make a difference.
So now, does it go another round?
No, I don't think it does.
All right.
Okay, so
So you become-
Alyssa becomes, no, oh yeah, it failed, so, okay.
I lose
It goes,
that one.
1 pass law.
so do we pay the tax?
Oh, no.
Nope. I
Now
get to choose
you get
which
to choose
direction
which one.
goes.
Right,
Which
I'll bring
direction
it
it
on
goes.
screen.
Oh, sorry.
There you go.
I can choose power for this or power for shipyard.
I think it's...
Shipyards.
Well, no, because... So either one's going to get bumped,
Right.
Bump
This
the
one
top
adds
hats down.
2.
but you could put top hats down.
Right. But
So-
nobody has top hats, right?
I do.
I have top hats.
Oh, you have a top hat. So
You have a
yes,
top- by the way, you have a top
But
hat
you have
too.
a top hat. You have all 3.
Oh, I do have a top hat.
It's probably better for you to swap.
Yeah.
To get rid of shipyards, right? Because I'm down on 1, yeah.
Gross. All right. All right. Upkeep. Raiders, come home. Okay, done. Yep.
Send the boys.
So I'm going to have to... I cannot pay all my
Oh
upkeep.
yeah, pay your upkeep. Oh wow.
Yeah,
I lose 2 points.
Very quickly was like
Blue.
Blue.
Paying 1.
I owe $1.
I'm gonna pay my 2.
Okay, done.
I've been
Done.
very cash poor this game.
What's
All right.
cash poor? Yeah.
Yeah, I have
You
had
started
no
off.
losses.
You started off super rich.
I have, yeah, but I have no
And
losses.
now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lennon season. All right. Time for the chairman to die. Are you kidding me?
Not today.
But you do get a cube.
You do get a cube.
Cube. All right. Time for the president of China to die.
Very well might.
Yes.
Perfect.
Okay. Yep, I got you.
Oh, and don't forget to kill the temporary ships.
Oh yeah, good call. There you go. We'll keep them here.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know what we're going to
Yeah,
use them for.
I'll roll for Bengal.
Okay.
Oh,
So
Dead.
4. Okay, so
yeah,
dead.
4 kills him because he had a cube.
Oops, sorry.
This company is in disarray.
Yeah, this is
Bengal's gotta go.
Yeah, I mean,
a moment.
Oh,
I have no cash.
okay.
Uh,
I really wanted the chairman to die.
Yeah, because it's going to be minus 1 point.
Oh well.
If returns to its supplied, prime minister. Oh, you're right.
Oh, you
All right, you get your token back. You don't lose half.
Oh, the pass law?
Yep.
Cool. Because I did pass that law.
Yes,
That's
you
right.
did.
So, all right. So we got 3 in a row for me, going left to right here.
Okay.
And
None are cubed.
Director of Trade.
Director of Trade had one. There should be. I don't know where it went, but it did have one. So here we go.
All right,
Plus
so
1 on that one.
4 higher.
Nope.
Nope.
Nothing.
Manager of shipping.
Nope.
Cube.
Gets
Add a cube and.
Add a cube.
golly,
Cubes galore.
Terrible. That's frustrating.
All right.
Ken.
Ken, I mean, are you actually rolling for military affairs? Or?
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
no need, but go ahead. I mean. Yeah,
Nope.
no.
Oh, cube
Add
now.
some
Got
cube.
older.
Ages, but not really.
Bombay.
I would love to retire.
Oh,
He
yeah.
does.
Did.
No. I don't want that to happen.
Okay. Now, everybody will get an extra retirement here, but
Okay.
it doesn't count for the car. But it does count as your total retirement
Yeah.
paid. So starting with the chairperson.
It's
Go for it.
it's 0.
Yeah, there's no retirement.
Yeah, we have.
He didn't
we can-
spend any money.
The most we can spend is the amount that.
Oh, that's right. So
So-
never mind. You're right. Yep.
So I'm gonna spend 4. I need a buck back. And yeah, that's it.
I'm not spending anything.
I elect not to.
You can spend. Oh no, because there's no
can't.
extra.
Yeah.
8.
4 points for. It's $2 cheaper.
Oh, sweet. Thanks,
You're
Mr.
welcome.
Rochester.
Okay, so you're at 8 points. You spend at 8, you got 4 points.
That's the ticket.
There you
Yep.
Oy, oy.
All right.
I don't know why it was so hard.
Family.
Uh,
Oh. Fair.
We're allowed to look at this, right?
yeah, I'm gonna take a look. I
You
spent the
spend
most,
more,
so I
you
get
spend
to
more. You
I
get
get to check
first.
it out.
Unbelievable.
It's basically,
All this does is make me want to play it again now.
do I want the guaranteed points or do I want the whatever if that isn't good enough? Unless that gives 3 power just for holding on to it.
I mean, points are points. I think I got to take Lady Glencora.
Yeah. What does that one do? Her spousal ability?
I take this out, so I don't get the benefit of the
Double.
double.
Okay, but you can still take the army spending and
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was much funnier when it looked like Ken was going to win with 2 points.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Although it's very different than the firm's game
more
where we
points.
were
Two more
like
we were
double lap.
just swimming in cash.
So I think
Maybe just for the power.
for the power, because this is 1 power, this is 2, and also
Yeah.
I'm gonna play it right away. Madras dies.
What happens? Talk to us.
Sorry, I should talk to people. Play when taken from the display or any time after the revenue phase on a turn to force a president or governor to vacate their office without retirement. Now, the reason I do that is because... Oh, is that only 3? That's 4
that's you,
vacancies.
not me.
That's 4 vacancies. And,
No, there's like 6 vacancies now.
6 vacancies?
Because he's governors too.
Oh, right.
Oh. Well, doesn't matter when I play it. I get 2 power.
We. All right. Starting with the chairman.
I would like to enlist...
You sure you don't want to take a share?
Actually, I would like to take a share. And I'm not going to ask you for any favors.
Okay.
Wait, no, I don't want to share. The company's going to die.
Not necessary. Here's the thing: we offset it, right? Oh, but we can't take any loans.
We can't take any loans.
Yeah. Right.
Benyon and Company has 7 quid more than the entire East India Company right now.
No, they don't. There's 4.
Yeah, and there's no reason to actually make... Wow. I'm going to put in 3 officers.
Adventure!
and I'm going to keep my money.
Wow.
I think that's the most worthwhile investment I can do. Do you want to put
Alyssa still believes in the company. By which I mean, she believes in potentially making some money off trade.
Or something.
Or something.
I mean, I don't really believe that we're going to make any money on this turn because
Right.
we're most going to have $10.
Yes.
Well, 14, I guess. But
That's why I'm going to put myself in the army. Maybe I make a couple bucks this round. We'll see what happens.
I'm debating between two things.
What's great is you're automatically president of those.
if they seek
For now.
shares.
No. Those,
How much power does everybody have currently?
I'm at 4.
2, 4,
Oh, I'm sorry.
5.
I'm at 6. I forgot. Yeah.
You're at 6,
Yeah, I have a hat.
4. 1,
and I'm
2,
at
3, 4.
2 currently. I'll buy a workshop.
Seems like a good investment.
I think a safer investment is a luxury.
Did you want to also?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you also want to make an officer?
Yeah, why not? It's potential money.
Yep.
So that's 2 more points for me.
For what?
Luxury. 2
Luxury's
points.
just worth 2 points.
Oh, I missed that.
Yeah.
You want
Oh,
the
this
luxury
is.
instead?
Oh, yeah. Hold on. My bad.
Workshop's a conditional 1 point.
Yeah, whereas that's a for sure
Guaranteed
2 point.
2
Okay,
points.
yeah, I missed that.
It does, it's also
get a-
going
I get a
to
buck
$1
back,
back.
right,
It does
yeah,
have
yeah.
a window. Just keep in mind.
Yeah,
Just
we'll cross that bridge.
just
That's
throwing that
fine.
out.
Well, no, all I was looking at was the top hat.
Yeah.
I missed that. So okay, we're done, right? Firms.
Firms, yeah.
I would like to invest in your company.
You would.
I would.
I think I also would.
So the person I'm actually interested in investing is Alyssa.
Alyssa has no ability to invest.
That's not true at all.
You have shares.
Oh, I have shares. Why would I invest?
Well, that way we would have a mutually beneficial time in ensuring that.
Yeah. That. Allow me. We're not going to roll it back, but I just want to let everybody know, if we had taken shares, right?
Oh,
This
right.
would have gone back
True.
at the end of family.
If
Yeah.
we all had taken shares.
No,
Well, no,
for
just-
every share taken, it will
Yeah.
go back one
Go
step.
back one.
Which
Yeah.
allows the company to make money.
It doesn't. Like,
Well, no, to have money. If we all, indulge me.
Yeah.
If all 4 of us had done that, it
Yeah.
would go back there.
Right. I put us in a prisoner's dilemma situation. And I was playing it out, and I decided not to do it because I didn't decide to do it. Alyssa.
Right? No. I
Yeah.
got you. I'm just
Yeah.
wanted to, because again, it happens at the end of family.
Yep.
yeah, no,
That's
that's,
all. That's
I was
all.
well
Okay.
aware. I mean, I have no
Firms.
cash. It wasn't.
Right.
So-
that was the other thing, is that we all had to agree to do it. Otherwise, I was wasting $2.
So, I'm just hoping making this offer hopefully allows you to.
You
us
want
to-
me to actually do something with my
Well, right,
presidency?
this presidency can hire troops, right?
Right.
So,
So we invade Bengal and then the firm trades, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
But Edwards, the problem, are you going to put my officer here so that I become,
I could, yeah,
because
And you
we,
have to make sure not to put too many of my officers there.
correct. I mean, I think your officers are looking good for Bombay at this point, Greg.
yeah. Okay. If
I mean, I'll take it.
if
we do
I'm
a
getting
full
my
fund-
officer here, so that and I become and I'm the commander, then you can have both my shares if you want both my shares.
I don't want both your shares. I just want enough shares. I want enough shares to be.
All right, so one
to be
share.
sure. Yeah. So 1 share.
I would like to invest.
Explain to me why I would let you do that.
That way you extra cash, be able to get ships, temporary ships, right?
I don't think I can hire temporary ships, but even if
No,
I
you
could,
can't, yeah.
You know, the only reason.
I mean, there's literally no reason to have any more ships. We're going to have, he's already can trade 3 orders, and we're only going to have 2 open.
I really hope we have more than 2 because.
So you should have me in, and
Oh
put
yeah,
me
we
in
might be able to make
Madras.
both.
Yeah.
Yeah, put me in Madras with some of my officers, and we just go to town on conquest opening orders.
Yeah, we'll see.
So you're not accepting any more investment?
I think I'm good on investments right now.
So here's my question.
So you do have to put a strategy out, though.
Yeah.
That is worth. Hold on. We're still in the firm's phase. If I start a firm, would you both be willing to invest? It's worth -1 point here. It might be worth 0 for you here.
I have a hard time seeing how.
It's not going to be worse than that. But I want your.
That's fair. But the problem is,
Only if you use the money to buy your own ships.
Of course.
Right.
Of course.
where's your second ship?
Huh? Right there.
Oh, okay.
Buy both of your ships, and then use the money to buy another permanent ship for China.
I can't. It doesn't work that way.
It will. When you
the
buy them off the
$6?
board, the $6 goes there.
Oh, that's true.
And put
It's
whatever
only. It's only. Oh, we didn't pass that law. Never mind. So it
and
is
put whatever
$6.
ships you can into China. Because you're both the director of trade and the
writers.
director of shipping. I'll invest if you do that.
Well,
Yeah, I mean, if you start a firm,
I don't think we're going to have a superintendent of trade in China because we don't have any writers.
we have 2 writers.
Yeah, but they're.
Oh, but they're gonna be presidencies.
Yeah, the president. They go to the presidencies first.
yeah, so it's moot on that.
There's no China.
Oh, that doesn't operate like the presidency of Bengal?
Where's the Madras presidency? Where is
It's right
it?
here.
Oh, okay.
Let me look at that. What happens if... Okay, here. What happens if it... It doesn't say what happens if it's not filled.
Oh,
What?
What's up?
you have to put my share back. We can't use shares to invest because it's in a striped area.
Oh.
Tomato, tomato.
So, you're right. That's right. That's right. That's right.
Nobody bought workshops, so
Right, so it's moot, so never mind.
So it's
Moving on.
moot.
Okay. And you gave up $5. All right.
Oh, but you still do have to put a thing out.
what you call?
You have to put a strategy out.
Oh, sure.
Presumably, Bengal. Because
Well, I mean, Bengal or Madras are both reasonable options.
I feel like Bengal's probably better.
I feel like Madras is the one where I control the army.
Yeah, but you don't have to get money to hire
What?
anything. Oh, there's no money in Madras. Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah. So okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Done? And how much?
I guess the bottom line is I'm probably not paying out dividends. And
Why not?
You have
because I'm going to have expenses.
Oh, that's right. We could have put out extra writers because we have 1 million.
I did.
We know.
Alyssa did. You can only put them out extra if you take the writer's action.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I think I will.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Yeah,
Yeah.
right. That's why. You're right. You're right.
Things were considered.
Yep, you are.
Deliberations were made, and I said, I want army.
Yeah. Okay. So, I will then go ahead and I'm going to put all 7 on it.
Okay, roll.
If I don't get it,
If you don't get it, you're losing anyway.
screwed anyway.
Yeah.
Exactly. So,
So let's do the hiring.
Nope. We're
No, he doesn't.
still-
Roll, he doesn't roll until he reveals
Yeah.
his strategy.
You are correct. Yeah, because he could hobnob. You're right.
might be Bombay.
So first we hired the president of
Guys
Bombay.
don't know.
Nobody.
Nobody. So the chairman will act
Chairman
in their
will
stead.
act.
So you can
But we'll do nothing.
we'll do nothing basically.
Right.
President of Madras. There you go.
Congratulations.
President of Bengal. Done.
Happy birthday. Nothing happens, and nothing happens.
Hold on. Consider writers and officers.
For this
In
one.
this presidency.
No, for Madras.
Yep.
Oh, and officers.
So yeah.
You could send in one
In
of
fact,
us.
must.
What's
That's
this?
you.
That's
you,
it.
the
The
president of
governor
Madras,
chooses
is
the
doing the
governor.
governor. Here.
You
And
know,
it's
let's see.
officers.
Which one do you want? Oh, it's not you. It's you two. Which one do you want?
Greg, do
Because-
you have a preference?
I did a bad.
You want hydrogen?
Yeah.
All right.
Nope, that's not how that works. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Madras.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Take your cards respectively. Those will stay there.
And so it's we can't fill the superintendent in China doesn't act, or
It does not act. It doesn't say anything in there, but I believe so, right?
Yeah.
Chairman. Done. Director of Trade.
Could move
Not
ships
done.
around.
And we are going to.
Yeah.
So the question is, where do I think that is?
Well, also, you should probably take the ship out of China.
There you go. Done.
Interesting.
And the reason is,
If it's
You-
south, then that's a useless strategy card.
Why is it a useless strategy card?
because you can't ship.
You know that doesn't affect him though. Actually, never mind.
Why?
Ship-
he has
right
his
here.
own ships.
Oh, he does. You're right.
If you're trying,
right.
I mean, if you're trying to help the company, you should be putting them here.
Why would you be trying to help the company?
I'm certainly
what
not trying to
company?
help the company at this point.
What company?
I was saying you should just take the ship out of China and
The
put
company
it in east or
currently
south.
That's true. That's
has an overhead of at least
So
like 20,
then, if
29,
that's the
I
case,
think.
then-
Oh, east. I'm
No,
sorry,
way more
east.
than that because we still got these.
Madras has no money. It can't ship.
You can't trade.
You should just put 2 ships into the east.
You are correct. Fair point. Manager of shipping, done. Military affairs, go ahead.
All right, so we're gonna move these guys up here, and then we'll kind of do that, and then I don't know.
I would ask to stay Bengal.
Put me in Bengal. Make it fun.
You would ask to stay?
Yeah, as commander. Yeah.
If you put
I'm
me
listening.
if you put me in Bengal as commander, I will tear up the countryside.
Why do I care about that?
You get some money out of it.
Do I?
Yeah.
Oh, because I got an officer.
Yeah.
But you're gonna do that too, probably.
Of course.
Yeah. So.
I mean, it's in my benefit to do that. Yes.
What can I trade?
Or if you're wanting to load up here, I would
I can
say
guarantee
move me back down.
No, I'm good. I can guarantee you a commandership, Greg.
Don't put me in Bombay. Why would you do that to me?
I wouldn't
Well,
necessarily do it.
no. What I'm saying is move me down here, move one of these here, and then fill that back up there.
I don't want to do that because I want to be the commander of the army of Madras.
That's a fair point.
Yeah. So. Yeah, I think it makes the most sense to put Greg here. Sorry. That way it gives a little more military power. So.
Okay. Bombay.
Nothing.
As a chairman,
Madras. Literally, it's only that.
Okay. So I think opening orders is the. Oh wait, when do the governors act?
I get to choose the order.
Yes,
Yes.
including governors. Right.
Okay.
What does the governor's actions do?
so we roll a die. So we start with my pool is 3 die, and a success I gain $1. I gain $1, and then either 2 goes to the company as taxation. I can build a regimen, or I can either place a company ship in that region, or I can move a company ship.
Okay. Well, that's like the one where you start to construct it and then you have to
Correct.
finish it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. This will, if I choose to do the tax, we'll put a cube in the region.
Rest. Yep.
And if I fail, put a cube in the region.
Yeah.
In
If
every region, or in that region.
that region.
Right,
Yeah, it's Governor General, it's every
right. Yeah.
region,
That.
yeah.
Right. Yeah.
And if I want to keep going, I will lose a
die, yeah.
A die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so what are you planning on doing with it?
Wow. We were doomed from the start.
Not
here,
sure.
weren't we?
Hasn't been great.
Has not been a positive.
The regimen seems good.
Go India.
Yeah, they're really crushing it.
Yeah, I think regiments make sense.
I think the regimen makes sense.
Are you
It's
going to
either-
do a regiment with the governor of Madras?
It's either regimen or $2 to the
So what I'm not going to
office.
do is place an unrest cube if I can help it, because I want a campaign.
Right.
So, I mean, I guess I would place.
I think regimen's like the most.
Yeah, because taxing doesn't. Yeah, I
we-
just like the extra
Hold
dollar.
on, are
would be-
you not in this region?
I am. Yeah, I'm Madras.
No, your firm.
Oh, yes, I am. So,
Yes.
I have 7. I have
So
7.
roll 7 dice.
Roll. Yep. Good call.
There's 1 success
So you have an initiative
of 1.
Of one.
one.
Okay.
But you succeeded, so you're going to get the ship. That's good.
I mean, assuming there's open orders.
Right. Yeah. Big assumption at this point.
All right, so if you're going to do a regiment,
Yep.
and you're going to do a regiment, so
Yep.
then the governors can act first. Go ahead,
Okay.
you go first.
All right.
Yeah.
So 4 dice.
Oh, yeah, you have 4 dice? Oof. I'm a little region.
Success.
All
Success.
set. So I get $1.
You can continue to push your luck if you so choose.
It's an interesting idea. What's going on?
No, I'm just showing
Oh.
the camera.
Yeah.
And it's 1 less die, right?
1 less die. So but potentially 1 more die for military rolls.
Are you going to?
Yeah, I will.
Plus another $1 for yourself.
Also that.
Not nothing.
Hey-o.
All right. I would probably vote that's...
I'll stop.
Yeah.
All right,
Okay.
now the governor.
Well, no, hold on. No.
Governor Hyderabad, go.
You're right. I apologize. You're right.
Nope.
Fail.
Nope.
Okay, so put an unrest out in Hyderabad.
Which is not bad. I don't think we were going to fight there anyway.
Oh, we very well might.
Yeah, because Ken's
All
going
right.
I
So
thought it
now,
would be more lucrative to fight there.
Commander, what are we doing?
It's lucrative. Oh, right, because I can
'Cause
open
you can't-
that one for 6. That's just as good.
You'd open both.
You would open
Right.
both, but also more importantly,
Yeah.
More loot.
Yeah. That's a good call. So I need to do both of these.
Yep,
Right, so I need to do both.
So Madras first,
So
obviously.
Madras first
How many? And it's versus 0.
versus 0.
So yeah, so like you only need like probably 4 dice, right?
Well, let's roll 5.
yeah, it is important that it gets done.
Yeah.
Okay.
One success.
One success.
1 success, but that's all you need.
Yep. No
So
loot,
these
sadly.
are
But
exhausted.
you get a prize.
I get a prize. I do get a trophy still, right?
I thought there was a minimum loot.
A moment.
Yep.
Commanders, deploy, check for losses. If successful,
Minimum.
if there's less cash than the number of, no, it's each tower level and the modifier. None.
If there's less cash than the number of officers, increase it by the difference from the bank. So I get $2.
Yeah.
But you do have to roll for death first,
Oh, fair.
so you may only get 1.
Oh,
No.
there was
Yeah,
another.
that's
There
all
was-
right.
yeah,
It
but that was
a
the right
4.
one.
That's
Okay.
fine.
Okay.
Take a trophy, open
Done.
all the orders.
Oh, wait. Yeah. All
Okay.
orders opened.
Okay. So now you still have that horde up
Yep.
there.
So you're going to Mysore.
Going to Mysore.
What are you bringing?
That's 5.
Yeah,
That's
4
4.
dice. 5
That's
dice.
5.
What do you think, Greg?
Go for it.
One extra $1?
Yeah, and potentially die. That's...
All right, fine. I'm feeling generous.
So that's 6 minus 1
It's 5.
5 dice.
Oh my god.
No trophy, they're saying? Because it wasn't just open
Oh,
orders?
Because there wasn't a tower, because it's tower height. That's
Okay.
right. Golly.
I'll take it.
There's a
Go
lot.
ahead.
Yep.
One success.
That's all it needs.
So now you get your 1 trophy.
And
Governor of Mysore comes out.
So we get 9 for the trophy pile.
Yep, 9, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Nope,
6,
hold on.
7,
Before we do that, we have to
9.
roll for death.
Oh, in fact, somebody
Right.
needs the die that isn't
it
yellow.
starts with me. So
It does.
1,
No, no,
2,
you
3,
don't-
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Hold on. We gotta roll for death.
No.
I'll roll my 2.
All set.
Oh
Dead.
my god! I cannot make cash to save my life this game.
All right.
Yep.
All right.
Well, that's better.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
So I make 4.
Greg gets 4, I get 2, Edward gets 1. What? What? You're doing great. You get 4.
I get 4.
Hold on. Give me a second. Let me take a look here. Here.
We're not that far.
It's not a choice. It's in turn order from the player.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
It's not him making a choice here. He's not actually.
He would though.
He would.
But he would.
He would. Wow. You can blame him if you'd like.
Think so poorly of me.
Yes,
All right.
I do.
There's
We need the governor of
And
Mysore.
now,
Governor of Mysore.
We need the bit for it.
what does it look like?
Double bird head.
Double bird head. Sweet.
I mean, it's moot. I understand that, but just
No, it's good to
and
get
we
out
need
there.
the card.
It's out there.
It's out there.
Okay, good. All right.
Now I trade.
Yep.
Yep.
Well, you have 2 armies.
Looks like
left.
15.
Looks like 15.
So 2 ships.
15? Oh no, you only get 2.
Yeah,
So
2 ships.
Fill
Looks like
orders
9.
equal to ships plus 1.
You're right.
Looks like 15.
Sorry. 15. So take 15. Pay your expenses.
What are
Do I
you?
pay my expenses now?
No,
Oh, I guess it's kind of, you're right.
but you do bump up your value.
But I do
twice.
bump my value twice.
Right.
Hey,
it's still worth nothing.
But
No,
better
they're
than
worth
minus
half a
1,
point.
though.
Yep.
Yep. Okay.
Better than minus 1
So
for sure.
done. Bengal.
Fight.
Yep,
Fight.
go ahead.
Fight. Do you?
No, we're gonna trade.
We're gonna trade. We're gonna attempt to trade. Okay. So that right there is.
Don't forget, you've got money for.
Yeah.
No, she said
I've
no.
already been denied.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. So that's 2 dice. So that makes it 3 dice. That makes it 4 dice.
Okay. 4.
That leaves not enough to conquer anything else.
That leaves 1 die.
Definitely not.
Leaves 1 die.
I mean, if you want the 4. No, you know what? I don't care. You might as well bring everybody along.
Yeah, I think that's the right call. So that's 3 dice.
3 dice. And
Yep.
this way we can do that with 2 dice.
Yeah. And then we can destroy an empire.
Yeah.
Because that's the way the East India Company thinks.
But
Okay.
I'm thinking.
2 dice.
No.
Okay. 3
Wow.
dice.
Okay.
So that way, if I go along in this excursion, I get a
That,
little-
yeah, more money for sure.
Okay.
Money.
Here we go. Nope.
Catastrophic failure.
Catastrophic failure.
Okay. No more of that. Also, no trading.
Yep.
No, they're exhausted.
Oh yeah, they're exhausted. They're exhausted.
It doesn't really matter since.
The commander's
Well,
gone.
actually, but it does matter because roll for death.
Yeah.
Don't even have to.
Yes.
Nope.
All good. Really covered themselves in glory. It was great.
So I
Return half of your trophies and return your commander to the supply. Right.
done.
Okay, I guess we're done with that. We're not trading.
Nope.
Well, good news is if
China's not
Bengal
happening.
rebels for any reason,
Get your bonuses.
I get a buck.
I want my $2.
$1.
Okay.
nothing.
Here we go. This will trigger the end of the game. Debts, armies, and ships, 4.
Okay, well, that's it. The company has 0 revenue.
Okay, yeah, that, boom, dead. Okay, good. So I'm just curious. 3 storms, but the one, turn one. All right.
We're total.
When do I pay my expenses?
During revenue.
this,
Yeah, so you should pay your
go
expenses
ahead
now.
and do the, yeah. So
Okay.
expenses are,
7.
yep,
Yep. So you have 8.
So I have 8.
So you could pay 1.
Probably means I should pay 1 dividend.
Yeah.
Yep.
one dividend
3,
is
4, 5,
$6.
6. So 2 goes back here. I get 3.
I get 1.
I get 1, and Greg gets 1.
All right.
And this goes to 8, right, or 6. 6.
Right, it doesn't
You s-
matter.
Yeah.
Because we're not getting
There
to
you go.
retirement.
Oh. Okay, so now, hold on.
We're not going to get to do the retirement. That's right. Let's do that.
I don't know if that's true. A moment. If the company fails, do we get our special retirement? So hold on.
It's during London season, so probably not.
Well, game end. Fine. I thought maybe I'm making that up. That could be in my head. Oh, if the company survived, all players roll for attrition, retire pensioners. No prestige cards are gained. If the company failed, just draw the company card and resolve it. You are correct.
Okay.
All right, so
All right.
do it in order here.
Yeah. So here we go.
Power.
Okay.
Power.
I have 5. 2, 4, 5.
So I still have 6. 2, 4, 5, 6.
4, 5, 6, 7.
I don't have a manufacturing. I have 4, so I'm out. Okay.
7
So,
for me.
So Ken gets
5
5 points.
And I get 2. I don't hate that.
Okay.
I don't like that, though.
All right. Now shares. So, purple back 2, blue back 2,
Wow.
yellow back 1. Then here, half point each. Red gets
No,
red gets
it-
1.
1.
1.
That's
and
That's it. Yep. And then workshops are -1 for anybody that has
plus
one.
No,
one.
plus 1.
Sorry.
But
But nobody. But they're all invested.
They're all
And
flip,
then
so-
shuffle them up.
Ken, you're the leader in the clubhouse.
So there's
Careless
hold on. They're
shipbuilders
saying,
indicted.
hold on. They're saying yes
Yes, what?
for the special retirement. So give me just 1 second. I don't think it.
I think it's pretty much of a moot point because all that would happen is everybody who had $4 would spend.
yeah,
$4 for 2
Here we go.
points.
During
So-
London season.
yeah, it's during London season.
Hold on. Even if a player even if a player owns shares in multiple right, the retirement is on a firm that
in
has not
final.
yet placed its dividend cube. No firms in final scoring. At the start of final scoring, players will score or lose number of victory points indicated by the firm's value. After totaling any remaining fractions rounded down, then regardless of company's success or failure, shareholders may perform one special retirement before proceeding.
Okay.
So
Okay, who has
So-
$4?
I don't.
I certainly do.
I do.
I have played so badly.
So everybody not named Alyssa.
Yep.
Up 2.
Up to. There we go.
Careless shipbuilders indicted. Low reach players score by 1 point for every shipyard.
Awesome. I go back to.
I go back 1.
Wait, were you at 0?
And there we go. Ken wins at 19. Which 19? Good God. Yeah, being a firm. Greg at 8.
It wasn't the firm.
It wasn't the firm.
No,
It was the military.
Yes.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Actually, me at
Yeah.
3 and Alyssa.
-1.
That was impressive.
Yep.
Yep. All right.
I realized I forgot to take that from you. I meant to take. I would have. It would have swung me 5 points.
Yep.
All right. So, thoughts on the long scenario? We made it almost halfway.
I mean, you have to play it like a co-op completely, I think, to get all the way to 8 turns. Or at least to
And
get
a little luckier than we got today.
Yeah, we legitimately got unlucky in some of those rolls.
I
right?
did
A number of
also
them.
burn the company on the first round.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Paying the
The double dividend.
yeah. That was
painful.
irresponsible.
Yeah. We didn't do a single Glory to Rome.
No.
Nope.
I'm shocked.
This doesn't feel like a game.
I feel
there's
unsatisfied.
definitely an opportunity there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and we just
didn't get to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. All this, I feel unsatisfied. I feel like a KGB in Rounders. Like, oh, that was, yeah. I want to do it again though because I think we didn't get to see it. You know what I mean? Like it didn't really. We were so far behind in India that we were just.
I see.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I don't think we saw the full scope of what it can be.
This company had no chance.
I think getting Shuffle immediately after the first two being a foreign invasion was perhaps
Yeah.
bad luck.
Yeah.
As well as some of the roles.
Yeah. I mean, your first four of your first 5 events being leader and foreign invasion just gave us no chance.
Pretty bad. Yeah. We control a surprising amount of India considering that happened.
Agreed.
3 out of 8 is a lot.
Right, at
considering that
the
happened.
end.
And,
Here,
I
yeah,
think that's
yeah.
only because of army spending and we just being like, screw it, military.
Right. I mean, this thing saved us like a round basically, but
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
I mean, it plays 6 regiments out there.
Yeah.
But thoughts on John Company here?
Oh, it's great.
Wow, y'all are just warm endorsements
I mean,
here.
No,
I
I mean-
love John Company. I don't know that this scenario.
Is that much better than either of the other two?
Yeah, I don't know
it's
that
hard to
I don't.
say.
I don't. Yeah, I might try it one more time, but
I think Ed was right. We didn't see it at its fullest.
Well, and I think if things play out differently in the first 2 rounds, for sure, roles-wise, India is way more open,
yeah,
and it gives a lot more playability with the firms. And we're not so behind the 8 ball with things to where we're kind of pigeonholed on what we can do.
yeah.
And so I like the flexibility of when the firms can come out, but it felt like we had to out of desperation, as opposed to I think this is going to be beneficial for me and maybe one other, and maybe we can collude to get the votes to do it. Whereas here it was just the universal. Obviously, we need to.
Right.
yeah. I mean, the game was over if we didn't.
Right, and so that just felt unfulfilling, which to me just makes me want to. I'm championing it a bit to play this again in this scenario because I do think it plays different enough for me.
Yeah, when you start talking about an 8-hour game, right? Which is this. I mean, we played for 4 hours and we're halfway through.
Right? Yeah.
So this is an 8-hour game. You start getting into, the bigger 18xx's or Twilight Imperium for me, and
is the payoff worth it?
is this payoff worth it compared to the stories you get out of Twilight Imperium or what you get out of 18xx? And I don't know. I think this might fall better in a 3 to 4 hour game time.
Okay.
It's a good game. I love this game. I just don't know that it's the type of game I want to play 8 hours of.
See, and I disagree. Like I would rather play this than Twilight Imperium
Yeah.
for an all-day game. So, but that's okay.
Yeah.
For us to differ on that.
Yeah.
I kind of go with Liz on this. Not saying the game wears thin after 4 hours, but if we were getting into hour 6 and we weren't close to a resolution, I think there'd be a little bit of like grumbliness towards what's going on, especially because some of the actions tend to be, I guess we just don't do anything right now. Like when it comes to Bombay.
Right. Well, and I do think it's a little fragile. Not as fragile as the first edition, but it's a little fragile in that, like, somewhat by chance, you can sort of be in a position where an entire player kind of can't do anything. It didn't happen to us today. Oh, I guess it sort of did.
It sort of, I mean, I had absolutely no interesting offices ever.
Right.
And
so,
that's where the drafting comes in.
Other than China,
Right.
which died round 1.
Right. And
I do think drafting. Yeah, I mean, I would love to be prime minister. I've actually never been prime minister in this game.
I wanted to be. When
Yeah.
you did that earlier, I was like, I could.
Right.
But that army spending was so important. I was like, I think I gotta go. Even though I want to take the prime minister and be, but I was like, that's too important to be able to, for the continuity of the company.
Yeah.
And so I sacrificed for that. So I get that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think drafting,
Might
I
help that a
think,
little bit.
would help with that, to where you,
The fact that I got chairman and prime minister right away
Yeah.
gives me like a weird amount of power in the beginning.
Well, you were chairman all game, which is interesting.
well,
Yeah.
that was just bad. Well, I mean, it was
That
only
was
3
bad luck.
rolls. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, I wasn't comfortable with the idea of drafting coming into this. But now that we got one under our belt,
Yeah.
I would like to draft, because that is basically get your 3 cards, pick one, pass.
Also,
Right?
all the games I've played are with people who are playing for the first or second time. So, yeah, drafting wasn't really.
Sure, right.
But
Now, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I think that would be really interesting, to where you're like, oh, in your case, do I want to be chairman or do I want to be prime minister? And then the other one is going to pass
yeah,
Yep.
to Alyssa.
Right.
And
Yeah.
yeah, I think that's definitely going to make for a more compelling.
Probably makes the positions a little more asymmetrical in an interesting way.
And where you want to be, maybe, right?
Yeah.
so you
Which you're a little bit more invested.
yeah.
Yeah.
Or not, if you're planning on going in a firm direction, maybe. So you want to hedge on that and maybe not be terribly invested early on. So,
Yep.
yeah, I don't know. It sounds like I'm the only one that's really
I mean,
jonesing
I
to
will
do
certainly,
this
I will
again.
certainly do it again.
But there's a difference between willingness and
yeah,
eagerness.
But whether I think I'll do it again to see if we can get a better experience out of it. But my guess is that'll be the last time I do a long scenario. The 5-turn scenario and the 4-turn with firms are perfectly reasonable games.
Yeah.
Oh, I
those
agree
are,
with
those
that.
are both really good.
Yeah.
And they're both really good. The short 1710 is high stress. Can we keep this company actually alive for
And that
5
becomes
turns?
very, very kind of co-op until there's a trader.
Yep.
Right. It's co-op until it's not.
Yeah, co-op until it's
So that one feels a little less interesting to me out of everything that
Right.
this game offers. I
Yeah.
think the opening one is by far the least interesting.
I enjoyed the firms. The
Firms is interesting. The company is so resilient in that
Right,
one.
that's
Yeah.
the problem. I wish there was. I don't know. There's a 4th game, right? Is there?
There
fourth,
is, yeah.
That is a little bit shorter than this one, but maybe that one's more
The
interesting.
1758.
Yeah,
I think so, yeah.
that where.
So we could try that one next time.
Potentially. that
That's the
could
one
be
where
an
like you
option
don't
as well.
start deregulated, but you can vote on it every time.
And the company is in a little bit stronger position than it is in 1710.
Which
so it's maybe it's a sort
maybe
of
a little less
like a
fragile.
Goldilocks
Yeah.
scenario.
Yeah,
And it's 5
possibly.
turns, so it's a bit longer
yeah.
Yeah.
than the
So I mean, I wouldn't mind
trying
trying this one again one more time, but my gut is that this one's
a little too long.
It's a little too long for what it is.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Hey Ricky, I see you there.
It's great. It's interesting. Now that I've had this position
The military
for
advisor.
such a long time.
Seriously,
in
it's
game
almost
terms.
3 games in
Well,
a
and
row.
so I think you gave it to me this time.
Yeah, no, I gave it to you.
Yeah,
gave it to
no,
me,
because
yeah.
I got promoted.
You got
to
promoted
Dropped
to
it out.
trade.
Yeah.
Trade. Right.
But then I held on to it for the remainder of the game. It's
Surprisingly powerful.
It's very
when,
powerful.
when the opportunity presents itself.
But I think if the company is going to survive, military is always going to be. I think that's part of the story of this. That's part of the story that Cole is telling with the game is that like.
We've had
You
times where,
can't-
like, late game, you didn't need the military. Like,
Sure.
we had stuff already open, and you're just trading and.
Right.
But it depended on the military doing their
Stuff.
military thing.
Right,
Right,
the military
yeah.
state has to do military stuff in the first 3 rounds, and then if this deck is nice, you
which
can
it
sort
almost never is.
but it can be.
Sure.
Or if the deck is nice enough that you defend properly,
Yeah.
then you can sort of get yourself into a position where there's defense, but we're not attacking anything.
Right.
And then military affairs becomes kind of
True.
Philip says, why do I feel like y'all are trying to find excuses? I got nothing against the game. I haven't played it, but seems like this play didn't have the give back compared to the effort. No, it didn't. I feel like the way the game played out, it felt unfulfilled.
Yeah.
Everybody, I think, would agree with
I mean,
that.
I had fun with this one, but I will say, like, on my last turn, it felt like I had, like, I could either, like, play correctly or not.
Oh, I
wasn't like
I had no decisions.
it wasn't the sandboxy like this game is when I think is at it. At
Yeah,
its best.
the last round was completely.
It
I
was
could have been
sort of
downstairs
scripted.
playing another game.
Sort of scripted, yeah.
Yeah, because I made no decisions. So no, again, it felt unfulfilling.
Right.
Like I don't want it to play out this way.
I think it's because of that last family thing, because like I said, it was a prisoner's dilemma. Where
Right.
if I don't start with a share, there's no point in anyone else investing
Yep.
in shares.
Right.
And if you do start and nobody else does it,
Then
you're hosed.
I'm even more hosed.
So
Right.
why would you possibly? Yeah. So yeah,
That's the
exactly.
prisoner dilemma.
Well,
Exactly.
if he's heavily invested in the company, then he would be incentivized to do that. And if we were marginally, like maybe in that case, I mean, given where things ended up out here, that then Alyssa and I both.
I had
give
no cash,
shares.
so I couldn't have.
Fair.
And
that
that's
was
fair.
the real.
Okay.
That was the real
really-
problem.
right.
Even if I had a buck and I said, "Hey, Edward, if you let me use your power,
Right.
I can help keep this company." If we could get 4 shares,
I mean, cash can be traded.
Yeah. I mean, I could have.
Yeah.
We could have had that conversation.
then if we can get 4 shares that turn, then maybe we save the company.
Because
for one more-
then, I
But
mean,
is
look.
it, but is it worth it?
Maybe we save the company for one more round, or maybe we invest in military and we throw our might around and we.
Well, I mean, look at where we are now. At least we got a foothold. So
yeah.
I think the case could be made that we could have maybe done that.
Yeah.
We have a lot of military power.
Yeah, we do.
So much.
Yeah. So I think that could have maybe gone in a different direction
Maybe.
also. So
I do like the storytelling aspect, though, because like you said, the
Yeah.
only reason we have a big military presence is because of army
Yep.
spending, which, if you think about it, back home, if they're saying, yeah, we're going to send more military,
Yep.
of course we're going to add more military.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
no, I agree. So yeah, I think there's a ton of play still between all the scenarios, not
Yeah.
just this one.
Yeah, this was definitely the least interesting of the plays. Like we spent the last 45 minutes knowing the company was going to fail, and
I thought it was pretty interesting until that point. I think
I agree.
the first 3 rounds were pretty. It was
yeah,
just the last round. that
round
wasn't
4
great.
was just pointless.
Getting to the end of round 3 and us not getting the rolls we needed,
Yeah.
despite spending so much money to guarantee
Yeah.
those rolls.
Or likelihood, if not guaranteed.
That's right.
And some people in the comments in previous plays are like, oh, well, that sucks. You do everything right, one bad roll, and now you're... Yeah, I don't know if it's one bad roll, but there needs to be a series of unfortunate events. We had a couple of bad rolls and really bad events.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I mean,
There's not a lot we could have done.
The,
in that
the
case.
dice tell the story.
Right.
there's something to be said for the fact that we've sort of fallen into a meta where 4 dice is enough. And 4 dice is still a 20% chance of failure.
Yep.
That's right.
And like we could easily have spent an extra buck in a couple of places to get 5 dice, and that's almost 90%. And it doesn't sound like a lot, but it's a lot when you need.
When you really need it.
Yeah.
How important is it? So.
Yep.
All right, that's it. John Company is going to be a while. We're not going to get this back to the table for 2 months, realistically. So just FYI, just life circumstances. So that's that. But certainly appreciate it. Thanks to y'all for coordinating this.
Yeah.
Greg for stepping in. Certainly
great.
appreciate this. And thanks to y'all for watching. Hopefully y'all enjoyed it. If you did, give us a thumb, like, subscribe, consider supporting the show. Patreon.com/HCHQ. Literally pays the bills. Without y'all's support over there on Patreon, this ain't happening. So consider supporting the show. Certainly would appreciate it. I'm Edward.
Ken.
Greg.
Alyssa.
All right, y'all have a good one. We'll see y'all later. Take care, everybody. Hopefully we we run a better company. Oof, that was ugly. UGLY.
It's kind of hilarious that they were like, oh yeah, it was the shipbuilder's fault.
Yeah, clearly at the end, yeah,
I don't know
right?
who that reporter was, but they...
How do you spin that?
Good
At least they
times.
didn't end in tears.
Oh, man.